Welcome in everybody to 2026. It is a new freaking year.
Is it a new you?
Ooh. No.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
Well, technically it is for me. I've lost 40 fucking pounds.
Yay!
Woo!
Same me, same old me.
And my new goal is to lose another 40 fucking pounds so I can wear pretty dresses and still be the same asshole that everyone knows.
Nice.
I just want to wear pretty dresses.
Nice. Yeah, welcome in. This episode number 97. I think it's 97, right? Is it 98?
Yes.
97's in the title, so I'm just going to go with that.
I put 97 in the title because I thought it was
I'm
97.
trusting you.
I'm trying to get all the other stuff pulled up for this so that I can verify that
Trust
information.
myself.
Yes, because 96, it was 13 days ago. So
No, so yeah, we skipped Christmas. Oh yeah, welcome back. Merry Christmas. I forgot we was not here last week because it was Christmas, and it's been a long 2 weeks. A lot of crap has happened in the last couple weeks, and like I said, now it's a new year. We're doing a New Year podcast because I got shit else to do. Most people party on New Year's Eve anyway. So
my party was staying up until like 2 with Snail and Bird and passing out in the garage for a little bit until I was like, I'm eepy, I'm going to bed.
Nice.
I didn't even hear the fireworks go off.
I had to. They were lighting them off in the fucking parking lot of the convenience store that's like not even a block down my road. Scared the shit out of me and the cats because they started going off at like 2 p.m.
Right. Oh shit.
As much as I love horror games, your girl does not do well with unexpected loud noises.
Loud noises.
Yeah. They spook me very much.
Boom. Done. I have
No.
promoted.
I have also promoted. Have you checked his audio? Because that's one thing I haven't done yet.
I heard it.
The audio is not an issue anymore.
Okay.
Since I'm not going through OBS.
True.
I'm streaming off of StreamYards. The audio issue is not because. So what I was doing was capturing, and actually I fixed that. Really, even though I don't use OBS anymore, but I did fix that where I basically deleted my microphone because the microphone was set as the stock source or whatever, and then if I went in and deleted it as the stock source and then added it to each thing. So I actually fixed the problem where I would go live and be muted because I'd forget to unmute myself. I fixed all that. And now I don't use that anymore. So
yes,
sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so we were going live through StreamYards from when Knight was hosting because I had shit internet, and then I just kind of never really went back to OBS. I got Meld installed and downloaded, and I've streamed with it once, but I haven't set it up for the podcast. I don't know. Like this seems to be working well enough as far as that goes. I can download the
works for you. Fucking go for it.
I can download the VOD from the YouTube channel. But that would, I don't know, man. It's like the editing, going back and editing and stuff. I guess I need to clear some stuff out because it's saying StreamYards is offering AI clipping stuff now. So I may check that out, but I need to delete VODs or whatever, the previous VODs that I had. Because a lot of the older ones I already had saved on my other PC, so.
Yeah.
But all right, New Year. Oh, that reminds me of the funny story I was going to tell you. So I was sitting here yesterday. I think it was just after. You didn't stream. Did you stream yesterday? You did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So after you left, right after you got off the call, I was sitting here, I was playing a game, and all of a sudden I hear this awful noise. And it's like flat, boom, 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 bang, bang. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it sounded like something was falling down the stairs. And I jump up and I look down the stairs, and Ajax is sitting at the bottom of the stairs. And if I've ever seen a dog look embarrassed.
Did he fall down the stairs?
He went ass over tea kettle.
Oh my gosh.
Because he was laying at the bottom of the stairs and he just turned and looked at me. And I ran down there and picked him up and checked him out and make sure he was fine. I gave him a treat and he went and sat on the couch and he did not come back upstairs for hours.
Damn.
He got embarrassed. Poor thing.
So I'm sure he's up here now. He'll be pestering me before too much longer. But yeah, it was so funny.
He has to
Because
sneeze at you in retaliation.
Yeah, well, because he was just laying at the bottom of the steps, and he never lays at the bottom of the steps. He always is either up here or on the couch or whatever.
Probably fucking dizzy after falling.
he was just laying there, and he just looked back at me up the stairs. It was so funny.
Yeah,
Damn, you
that's
hear him going,
great.
you didn't see anything.
Yeah, I couldn't help but
we
laugh.
heard it.
Couldn't help but laugh. I did have a bit of a. Did you ever watch any Drumsy videos, Nemo?
I need a little bit more context than a name.
He's a YouTuber. Did a lot of VR chat stuff and like some funny VR chat skits and whatnot. Okay, well, I started watching him a few years ago. Just a funny, silly creator. Nothing too serious or whatever. But like he would get his other friends in VR chat and they would make silly skits or do silly games and make videos or whatever. But and like I said, this is kind of for me, I guess, because nobody else really knows. But like one of his friends that he had would frequent his videos had cystic fibrosis. Is that it? Yeah. And I guess she passed away last week.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm gonna go in and like he set up like a donation thing for her and her mother. She was fairly young, in her 20s, I think. So.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty.
I'm sorry for his loss.
Yeah, it's pretty sad because she was stayed, pretty positive about it, but then just took a bad turn and didn't come out of it, I guess. So
tragic.
Yeah. Too soon. So anyway, I kind of wanted to bring that up a little bit. It's kind of a downer thing to start the year off on, but I just thought it was something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, 2026, and there's been quite a bit of news that's happened in the last couple of weeks. I've got several articles here. I don't even know where to start. Excuse me. Okay, so as we can talk about the Ubisoft thing.
Okay.
I pull that up. Oh wait, here's a headliner. Let's get off the sadness. We'll get over to a headliner that I saw that I thought was pretty funny. What the hell? Hang on. It's not it. Well, yeah, this is our New Year stuff.
We need our stinger.
There it is.
You don't understand how much I need that little kazoo.
China imposes 13% tax on condoms as birth rate declines.
Damn, son.
So I don't know if that actually
damn.
matters because I don't think anybody's having sex. I think that's the problem.
Damn.
I mean, from what I understand, they're all even more depressed than most Americans.
Pumpkin Gamer, hello, welcome in. Sorry, go ahead.
And it's just kind of shit over there right now. If they aren't drowning while their government's kind of looking at them and twiddling their thumbs, they ain't getting paid because there ain't no money.
I just thought it was
it's funny as hell. Like that's not how you deal with low birth rates, bro.
I'd also seen another Pirate Nation because this guy posted a lot of stuff. So there was another one that he said that was like Gen Z is like consuming. 60,
oh yeah, I saw that. It was like 87 or 67.
Jesus.
Percent less alcohol than the prior generation.
Ooh.
And I'm sitting there going, yeah, they can't afford it.
Well, it's just like somebody's like, oh yeah, they're getting their brain rot through TikTok and other shit.
There you go.
I mean, it's true.
While you're not wrong.
How much shit does this dude post? Holy cow!
A lot of shit.
MTV.
If there's shit, he's posting.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. Oh no. What did you expect that would happen?
Whoa.
When you crack a lithium-ion battery, stuff is not good. We can't afford alcohol anymore. Goddamn. Yeah, well, it is true. But also people don't go out anymore either. Like,
Can't afford to do that neither.
well, I mean, that's also true, but at the same time, COVID really kind of fucked everything up because it just got people out of the mindset to go out and do things.
Exactly, because we were fucking punished if we decided, oh my god, I want to go outside and feel the sunshine on my skin.
Well, you were punished. I wasn't. I could do whatever I wanted. And actually, technically, you could too.
I had a broken foot for a lot of it. I was kind of
really?
homebound.
I don't. Where the fuck?
I literally broke my foot right at the start of COVID.
Damn.
Gross.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not-
it kind of sucked. I was still working 2019-ish. I think it was it August? August of 2019 at 10:15 in the morning, because that's when I took my fucking break to go take a walk, because exercise is good for you, right? Exercise
Yeah.
is supposed to help you stay longer, right? Like alive? No! Exercise
That's true.
broke my foot!
Nam, would vaporize in the sun.
I tried. It
It
didn't work. I wanted to be
welcome in.
vaporized.
Happy New Year.
I
Happy New Year.
fell down the
Happy New Year.
fucking
China taxing
stairs,
condoms is
man.
funny, but it doesn't beat Japan taxing being single. That's true.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
There was also the thing too where women were wanting, or they were going to try to impose a tax on single men, like it was their fault for being single. That's not how that works at all. Exclusive exercise is bad. That's true.
Exactly. Exercise is in fact bad. It will kill you and throw you down a flight of stairs.
Exercise for bacon.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
This is the source. Open source, open link. There we go. And so many tabs open. Here we go.
Sauce.
Okay. This is kind of jumping off things from Pirate Nation, but I wanted to talk about this too. I just forgot about it. IO Interactive says old school Bond would be tone deaf today as 007 First Light moves the character toward a modern audience or modern values.
Oh wow! It's almost
Dead
like that's
game.
nothing of what we want.
Yeah. No, so this game is dead as shit. This game, okay, well, here's the thing. This game meant, like, I've watched some of the trailers when they announced this stuff, like, it meant fucking nothing to me, like, already. It was already at a point where I was like, this doesn't mean anything. Like, there's no hype behind this for me. I don't want to play this. Unless they show me something really cool, like I just don't want to play it. And they're like, and it's gonna be super sensitive. It's like, oh, no thanks at all. That's a big nope for me. And I think about everybody else is kind of in that same boat right now.
I mean, they always fucking touted, well, it's just not meant for you. So, well, obviously, it's not meant for anybody.
If it's just meant for the invisible modern audience or whatever the hell that is, the non-existent modern audience. But at the same time, they are, if they're trying to target a weird percentage of brown nosers, I guess you would call them, these people that like they literally only like the things because like normal people was like, that's stupid, we wouldn't play that.
It gets them virtue signaling brownie points.
Right, yeah. So
but
anyway,
it doesn't get you much else.
So like I said, with that, they 10%, 20% maybe of people that were like, oh yeah, it's gonna be so great and all this stuff. And it's like when everybody else is just like, this is dumb. And I don't like this narrative.
Would you zoom this in so I can read this for us in my best sarcastic twat voice?
Yes.
Thank you. This is by Tala Musa. Talalala.
Yep.
007 First Light developer IQ Interactive has
IO.
said that their
Interactive.
IQ
IO.
it below has said that their version of James Bond won't be anything like the old school spy of the 1960s that we all loved. A decision the studio claimed would be tone deaf today because, you know, he's not gay. 007 First Light, the next game from the Swedish studio, is now primed to launch in May 2026 after a short delay. Make it longer. Releasing before Hitman 4, which the studio has promised will happen, the upcoming stealth action game is a more modern take on the iconic British spy, which means he'll have a vagina, also a strap-on, and tits the size of watermelons.
No,
Speaking
There won't be big breasts in a game. Are you crazy?
Oh, damn, you're right. It's not going to be big breasticles. It's going to be a big belly and possibly a big ass. They going to be fat. Speaking to Monster Vine, Cinematics director Martin Emborg. That's kind of a cool last name, not going to lie. Makes you sound like a Pokemon. I choose you! Revealed that while there will be elements of the smooth-talking Bond many have come to expect from the franchise, he'll be a modern guy and will reflect modern values. In other words,
Yeah, so
he's going to be gay. He's going to have a man bun. He's probably going to have butt plug. And he's going to be like this.
Here's the thing. Here's the weird thing, too. It's like, if they did this, and I'm like, oh, he's going to be modern audience, modern values, Bond, or whatever. But if somebody else come out and was like, we're going to make a Bond exactly like Sean Connery's Bond, everybody be like, fuck yes, let's play that.
Everybody would play that so fucking fast.
Everybody would play that so fast. It's the exact same principle as the Lara Croft thing. There was 2 Lara Croft trailers that showed up in the game awards or whatever. The new game, much less interested in the remake of the first one. That one looks good. The other one, because she looks like a more feminine Laura or whatever. Like, and there's people who are like, well, her boobs are smaller. Okay, fucking baby.
Give a fuck if her titties are smaller. Make them triangular at this point. I want to see that bitch hang on a ledge by him.
But the thing is, like, it still feels like a feminine, like, hero icon character. Whereas the other one, when she had like a fucking like a bat grappling hook or whatever, like Batman and shit. Like, it was just completely out of place, fucking out of nowhere, right?
The Croftling hook.
Yeah. So, but like I said, it's just like, you know, I've made this statement before. It's like, oh, we're making it for the modern audience. You should make it for the previous audience.
You should make it for an audience who's actually going to buy the shit.
That's what I'm saying. The previous audience, the people who have played and bought said games before. And I'll talk like Asma talks. Like, oh, you should make it for white men. Fuck yes, you should make it for me. We're the ones buying the fucking games. Those people you're making them for, they're not buying those fucking games. They're not. And I could be like, Asma did this whole big rant about it. It's like, yes, I want them to be fucking slutty and in tiny fucking bikinis because I like to look at this shit. So fuck you.
Think about it.
That's
Why
what everybody
is there
fucking
so
wants.
many slutty mods? Because we like porn. It's not just the guys. The chicks like porn too. It's just not always so open about it. And if you is, it's pretty fucking obvious. And damn, bitch, put it away. But
I just find it super, like, it's just super tone deaf. And the thing is that look at this fucking Twinkie looking Bond too. Like, he does not look.
No, I am so
serious.
good without that.
I mean,
He
especially after Daniel Craig. Like, I mean, you got to think
Daniel Craig got a little fucking Twinkie toward the end too. Casino Royale, Daniel Craig was fine, was great.
Yeah, that and Skyfall. Like, when I think about those,
too, yeah.
Like, I think about like that.
He looks like the kind of guy that would be teaching you how to, like, what's it called, mid-max or whatever, mogging.
Oh yeah, that fucking
the kind of shit. He looks like those kind of guys you'd see on TikTok. Looks maxing, that's it.
Look like Jason Bourne. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah,
If
but the
Jason
thing was,
Bourne
Jason
had
Bourne at least was fucking
a
badass. I
silly
don't know.
little twink cousin.
I feel like they're trying to make it so open for everyone. Well, that's the thing,
Go
man.
back up. I want to finish reading.
No, I don't want to let you finish reading.
Yeah, fuck you. Right there.
I think that when you make a game for everyone, less people like it.
If you make a game for everyone, you've made a game for no one because no one's going to play that shit.
That's what I feel about it. Yeah.
When asked at the Game Awards 2025 about whether or not their spy, played by Dexter Original Sin's Patrick Gibson, will share some of the earlier Bond's characteristics, specifically focusing on the character's womanizer tendencies, Imborg explained. I
gotta fucking talk about what Bush just said. Don't spray the muscle hating on it. Okay, here's the thing, man. Like, I want to give these games a chance. I really kind of do. Like, you know, a James Bond movie or James Bond game in 2026. I really would but I don't trust these motherfuckers to make a decent game. They fucking put out trash after trash after
had
trash,
years.
modern trash, and anything that's come out like post 2020 in the AAA okay, let me put it this way. any of these games that get these mainstream media, like these focus groups or whatever, and then these motherfuckers try to defend, it's all garbage. I'm not saying that there hasn't been great games, because there has been great games that come out.
It's
But
usually
the
ones that
AAA
are ignored.
The AAA space, to me, this is how I see them now. They're no longer trying to sell games to gamers. They stopped that shit like 6 years ago. They just don't. They don't think about that. They're trying to sell their IP to the next motherfucker in a suit down the line. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pump up their IP to make it look good, so they check all their fucking DEI checkboxes to sell it to the next group of fucking corporate suits down the line. They sell the whole fucking IP. They don't care about the game. They don't care about the gamers. They just want to pump their IP up and sell that shit. And this is blackmailing altogether, because all these companies are doing it now. It started with games, and it's all these companies. Consumers are the ones that don't have the buying power anymore. They don't. They're trying to sell it to the other billionaire fucking corporations. Those are the people they're trying to sell it to. That's the same shit that's going on with the fucking PC industry right now with all the chips and all that stuff. They're working on AI is going to pay more than the average consumer. That's why they're trying to pump all this shit up to 200-300% above fucking retail now. And it's dog shit, and trying to forgive these people for it is like, well, they might make a good game. I don't want to give them that kind of slack. I don't. You put out results, I will give you credit for said results. Until then, the speculation of it might be good and shit, I'm not giving it to them. I don't fucking trust these people. I don't trust any of them.
Is IP? It's already an IP they paid to use.
You're right.
I mean,
Amazon owns James Bond.
I mean, you can pay to use something, but that doesn't mean that you're going to use it well.
Right.
I can pay to use a forklift. That does not mean I'm forklift certified.
That's the IO default design. Yeah, so what IO did, what else have they done? They did Tomb Raider as well, right?
Not what you said.
Not what I said. Well, you're saying don't spray the muscle on hating, and then that made me hate it even more. Sorry. When somebody tells me not to hate something, I fucking hate it more.
Reverse psychology does not work on him.
Well, it actually flips around and goes all the way back around the other way.
So yeah, Imborg explained, said, yeah, you will see that. However, he went on to explain that the character of Bond has evolved, adding, so he's evolved through the decades, and obviously we reflect modern values. So it's not going to be your old school Bond, which would just be tone deaf in this day, right? He's a modern guy. The earlier James Bond films in particular have rightly come under fire over the spy's treatment of women, as well as being generally inappropriate. The spy even resorts to hitting women. For example, The Man with the Golden Gun, where Roger Moore's Bond slaps Andrea Anders, then threatens to break her arm. Was she being an unreasonable psycho bitch? Was she screaming and not shutting up? Damn, maybe she needed to shut the fuck up. Coming from a woman, sometimes you gotta slap a bitch to make them listen. No, it's not recommended. Do not hit your spouse. Do not hit your friends. If it's a guy friend, punch him in the arm. You know, don't hit people, but it's like, Jesus Christ. They sit there and go, in a movie.
Yeah.
In a movie.
I mean, I don't have high hopes for that game, unfortunately.
Okay, Hitman, IO's Hitman series. That's who else made it. That's what else IO had made. It was the Hitman series. I knew I recognized the logo, but I didn't play Kingdom Come, so I was trying to figure out what else they made.
I've heard that series is pretty good, though. The Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's the one that was like super hyper realistic, right? For like,
I think so, for like battles and shit. And,
well, it's like
medieval life.
Yeah, like if you don't eat or whatever, your fucking character gets super weak, or like you have to like maintain like yourself.
I still need to try Hitman. I've got, I think, the first and second.
So I don't know which ones. Did IO do all of those?
Hang on, let me check. Well, how about?
I thought
you check
Crystal
while I finish
Dynamics did. I guess yeah.
Okay. Whilst many have likened First Lights to IO's Hitman series in terms of gameplay, Imborg says the team has worked hard on the combat system that they hope will create a completely new experience. He said it's really physical because Bond is a very physical guy. It's a lot of fun, and I think that's something that IO hadn't done before. I think we've also put layers and layers on our ranged combat, like really polishing that and taking that to the next level. So I think everyone at IO has been really hungry to kind of go for that. Yeah, as well as big set places, trucks, and planes, you know? The bad news is the first light has been delayed for 2 months and will now release on May 28th, 2026, despite IO confirming it's fully playable from beginning to end. In its latest post on X, IO called the game its most ambitious project to date, adding, "We're confident this sets 007 First Light up for long-term success, and we
Nope, it
sincerely
does.
appreciate the patient and continued support we've received ever since we revealed the game."
You don't want womanizing hero. Don't make James Bond game. That's true. I agree. The mobile games of Square and Hitman and Lara Croft. Yeah. So yeah, Hitman. They did all the Hitman games, and
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now on Steam.
yeah. Well, I went to IO's wiki page.
I'll admit, I love the Hitman games. I haven't played any, but I've watched some of them, and they are some of the glitchiest things I've ever experienced, and I can't wait to go around and just, can't have witnesses if there are no witnesses in a room with no witnesses.
I played. I can't remember which one it was that I played, but then some of the newer ones, I didn't. They changed up the combat and they changed up the controls and stuff or whatever. Like the mechanics got different, and I couldn't really get into it. I guess they were really good. They were like rated really good. I thought, but I couldn't get into the newer mechanics. I guess.
No, I get you.
And honestly, like the team that made Hitman probably should be able to make a good Bond game, but I feel like this.
I'd like to think so.
This
but after
messaging,
so
this
many
messaging
shit
is-
pieces in the last couple of years, it's hard to trust any kind of game developer nowadays.
Well, as soon as they come out with this fucking messaging, I was just like, no.
That's another thing. As soon as you use the
definitely-
words modern audience, that like
modern
instantly
values.
you've lost me.
Yeah. And he may not mean it. He may not mean it in that kind of way, but it come off. The response was tone deaf, if anything. Yeah. So I missed the machine gun toting nuns. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the one that I played that had the. But then the newer ones, the newer Hitman, they're still doing updates. Like they did an Eminem update not too long ago where you had to assassinate Eminem or something.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they've done a bunch of celebrities. Like they make celebrity targets, and you have to go and assassinate these like celebrity target stuff.
I'm shocked they're able to do that.
Oh,
Well,
I'm sure they're
celebrities-
probably getting the licensing for it.
Yeah, the celebrities sign off. on it.
Valid.
Yeah. They act out or whatever. I like the story, and they turn into mission modules, and Problem is, the PR department companies keep fucking. Dude, I agree with that, man. Just here's the thing. Just shut the fuck up. You want to do an interview about your game? No. Fuck no. Play the game. That's my interview. Here's my interview. Play the game when it comes out. That's it. What's it like? I don't know. Play it. You'll fucking like it, maybe.
Exactly. Why
just
can't it be
don't
like that
fucking
anymore?
say anything else, man. Or you get these goofy ass community managers that manage the Twitter page or whatever, and then they start a bunch.
They managed it into the dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Discord mods have fucking been killers. Like they almost fucking tanked Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 brought it back around, but their fucking Discord mods almost tanked that entire fucking
Exactly, Pumpkin.
That's wild.
And they're nerfing, and they nerfed a bunch of weapons. And I think that started. So they nerfed weapons, and then people got.
Yeah, they started it, and what
Discord mod.
also started it was the whole they brought in the PSN, and for a lot of places PSN was banned or not available. And
Yeah.
so at first you were
That's
able
true,
to
that's what
play Helldivers 2
That
without
was the
needing
biggest-
it.
That was
Exactly.
the biggest thing. Yeah.
And
So
then
they
in
sold
those
it on
areas where they
PC.
had it banned,
Yeah, well, they sold it on PC, and then PlayStation stuck their finger on the scale, and then wanted everybody to sign up with a Sony account, with a PlayStation account. That's what it was.
and
then
in a
it-
lot of areas they flat fucking couldn't, and so it's like, okay, well, you've just wasted all your money then, and you're not getting a refund because you put hundreds of hours in it.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's still no. I think Stellar Blade actually got that fixed, if I'm remembering correctly. Because Stellar Blade, because when it came out on PC, they wanted everybody to sign up with a PlayStation account because it's a PlayStation exclusive technically.
Mhm.
But they wanted everybody to sign up with a PlayStation account, and the director or the creator of the game, or whatever, went to bat and got all that stuff kind of pulled out where you don't have to sign up.
Which is good. It shouldn't
Yep.
be that way.
I don't even play big titles anymore. I stick to indie devs. I agree. I agree with that a lot. I tried I couldn't tell you. It's almost like Battlefield, I guess, is the last big AAA game, and they kind of pulled out all the stops for it, even though it's, like I was telling last night, like there's some unforgivable bugs that like they need to really address. I played it. I've had a lot of fun with it, but there's some shit that's kind of just unforgivable, and they just keep sweeping it under the rug. And it's the same. And I have the same criticism for Monster Hunter too. I watched an interesting video, Nim, about Monster Hunter. Sorry, I'm going ADHD tangents.
No, you good. I'm over here looking up different countries still banned by Helldivers 2 and shit because I'm curious.
So Monster Hunter, this guy was trying to do like a benchmark, like new benchmark test every time I do an update or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he said weirdly enough, he fired the game up running on like a 5060 or whatever, like a smaller end graphics card. And anyway, he let the game idle, like just left the character in mid idle and just left it alone for like 20 or 30 minutes. And the game actually started running better. So it was still downloading shaders.
Oh my God.
Even though it says that all the shaders are downloaded, but it's still downloading shaders in the background. So the performance is bad. So he showed it time lapsed, like, here's what the CPU usage is doing right now, and it's like it's fucking capping out, and after 20 minutes, it goes down. You watch the number go down, and then it plays more normally.
Weird.
And
so I just have to sit there and let it have a tantrum for an hour as it downloads shit.
More or less, yeah, if you want to play it.
Oh my fucking God.
It's not a great design, let's be honest. That's still not great.
Capcom, fucking fix your shit.
That's wild.
Or give me back my $80. Either would be preferable at this fucking point.
Right.
I am so goddamn. I can't actually play any other fucking Monster Hunter at this point because every time I boot it up, I get so unreasonably angry. Is it stupid? Yes.
I haven't re-downloaded it in a while.
Well, I mean any Monster Hunter game at this point.
Right.
Just seeing Monster Hunter pisses me off because I can't play that fucking game. And it hits worse because it was a birthday gift.
Damn.
Like, that was all my gift was. So I'm a little upset.
I get it.
On fucking PlayStation 1 graphics at this point, if it would just be fucking playable, but no, Capcom, you want to do more updates and events for the fucking console players, don't you?
This stupid fucking get the fuck out of here. I don't want to continue without disabling. Go fuck away. So I wanted to touch on this too. So next gen Xbox consoles could be delayed by rising RAM prices. So there was more of this. This was one of them. There was a speculation about probably the PS6 will also be delayed. We're having I say this I think the future could be bleak for gamers in the next 4 years.
It's going to be ugly for a while. I get a feeling we're going into a modern aged ET crisis when
AI chip hunger is killing affordable gaming, and it's about to get worse. Following ChatGPT's debut in 2022, every major tech giant shows an interest in a piece of the AI pie. Generative AI has become so popular. In fact, have you all heard of the frame generation actually removes 15% of your real frames? Yes, I can believe that. AI pie potential to become the most significant technological leap for humanity in the last decade. However, not everything is sunshine and rainbows in the world of AI. Between its many drawbacks and inconsistencies, artificial intelligence is still very much a work in progress. This progress also comes at a cost, a major one at that. The global memory prices have suddenly begun to soar. And the situation is so bad that the general consumer is practically helpless today. We can thank many companies like OpenAI for this situation. And the sad part is, it's just the beginning. Looking forward to 2026 and beyond, AI investments and global price hikes could do irreparable harm to the gaming industry, which is exactly what I said on the last podcast we did before Christmas. RAM and SSD shortages are upon us. So we're talking about regular DRAM, which is your regular RAM sticks, and then they're also talking about VRAM. So the newest thing too, where they're estimating that the 5090 GPU, which was already super stupid high at like over $2,000, is going to be closer to $5,000.
Jesus.
One graphics card.
Damn.
Yeah, I just don't, man. So I wanted to talk about this too. I can't wait for the RAM bubble to pop because now it's processing power. I don't know if it's the AI bubble. It's not necessarily the RAM bubble. It's the AI bubble has to pop, and all this shit has to come tumbling down. And I just don't see it happening because, like I said, they're not selling to us anymore. They don't give a fuck about us. The customer doesn't have the buying power. It's the other
Exactly.
have the buying power now. So that's who they're trying to sell to. We're not the consumer anymore. We're not the focused consumer. They don't give a fuck about us because we don't have the kind of money that these giant corporations. Well, yeah, we don't have the gajillions of dollars that these other corporations can pay, and it's that simple.
Excuse me.
I pulled this up. I wanted to do a custom PC builder here on Newegg, so I just wanted to look up a few. So here, popular ranking ones. We're looking at 32 gigs of RAM, 5070 Ti, and Intel, $2,300 for this system.
I'm going to try to build my Origin PC again and see how much different it is.
Yeah, Ryzen 9, 32 gigs. See, these are 32 gigs of RAM, which I went to 64 on my last one. 32 is kind of getting to the point where it's, I don't think OpenAI also really have the money. I don't know, like, what the purpose is of. Like, I don't know what the AI is going to make money off of, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
It's a valid question. Like, what is it going to produce?
Yeah, they can make shorts and they can make art or whatever, but like all that's already like non-copyrightable anyway. Like they passed a deal saying that AI art doesn't actually have a copyright to it or whatever. Like
exactly, you can't claim that.
So
what are they going to bring to the table that'll actually interest anything?
Right. So these are 8 gig cards here, the 9060 XT, 32 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 5, $1,600, 17. These are kind of bottom barrel PCs now. They're touting them as mid range, and they are mid range. If you were just gaming on them, they would be fine. But for streamers and stuff, if you stream, use anything else, you need more processing power. These are bottom tier PCs. Like, you cannot use them for streaming. They will absolutely just get overwhelmed too fast.
Before tax, my PC on Origin PC is about the same price.
Really?
Yep.
Right now? Even
right now. Yep.
Not bad.
No, that's good.
I mean, I if I do times, yeah, I mean, it's the tax looks about right. I mean, I can go try to dig up my statement.
Right.
I mean, I will. I'll just say yes or no. I'm not gonna say exactly how much that bitch costs, but y'all can. You can figure it out. It was fucking stupid.
Well, if that's close, then that's good. But I don't know, man. I can see if these price hikes, and maybe this price hikes is a scare too. I don't know. I don't really know. But like
I'm hoping that the price hikes, if they happen,
60,
will be
okay,
short.
so this here, what did I get for my son? I built my son one. Hang on, let me see what I built him. Let me pull this up here. I don't know what information will show up when I look at my orders.
Valid. Better safe than sorry.
Right. Let me sign.
Yes, actually, it is exactly the same price as when I bought it in August.
Hey, that's honestly pretty fucking good.
Okay.
I would love to come back in a couple of months and recheck that once the prices start to go up, but just for morbid comparison.
But yes, as of right now, I can build an Origin PC.
Origin has a giga warehouse of products and prices will affect smaller builders and marketplace. Keep rising, years will hit the big dogs. Yeah, true. Okay, so this is the PC, roughly the PC I built my son a couple years ago, which was a kind of bottom tier PC. Well, I say bottom, like it was an entry level PC or whatever. I spent about $1,000 on this, a little bit more. So total.
That's not bad.
Yeah, total right now $1,990. Whatever. So. Or $919. So right around $1,000 is what I built this PC for. So Corsair Vengeance 32 RAM. Let's see what these cost now. They're out of stock. Two new.
And they probably will not get any more in stock.
So here's 32 gigs of RAM for G.Skill Trident, $269. These Corsair Vengeance RGBs, $199. I think I gave $100 for these. Roughly, so that's almost double price. Because I gave $160 for my 64 gigs of RAM, and they're like $400 now. Some stupid. Okay, so we got that. What processor did I buy? I bought him. Okay, here's a 1 terabyte M.2 out of stock. 512. What's a 1 terabyte? 2 terabyte. 1 terabyte. $154. It was about $100 when I bought them before. So that's sucks. I don't know where's the
buckle down and save any pennies y'all got and keep your rigs alive for as long as you can. If you can upgrade them, upgrade them. Slow and steady, folks. Slow and steady.
Yeah, I'm looking at buying a laptop in February just to have my hands on one, max it out, and this way I can ride 10 years off on it if I decide I really, really need it.
Yeah, basically, so the PC I built my son was around $1,000. I don't know what it would cost now. Maybe it's about the same, but which I'm seeing all the doom and gloom stuff like it would cost way more than that. But
I also want to know how much of this is actually being overhyped, and they're saying it just to create FOMO. Because if you create the buzz, it creates the traction for it.
This is what was crazy. So here's $729 for this.
Yeah.
This is the RAM that I ordered for my PC when I built it. $729. It's 60. That's it. That's just the RAM.
Yeah.
I paid $150 in February, whatever it was when I built my PC last year.
That hurts.
Yeah.
So basically, we should have all been buying RAM in January, February.
Yeah. The RAM is fucking cool.
Dear God.
Dear past me in beginning of 2025, the newest Bitcoin was RAM. You would have never have known. Sincerely, future me. Shit.
Actually, weirdly enough, so the Ryzen the Ryzen 9 that I put the CPU I put in here is 419. I don't think I gave much. I don't think I gave much less than that. I think I gave it was like 350 or something. Like it wasn't that much. It was that's like $70 difference or whatever.
It's estimated that OpenAI will only start to make profit in 2030, and it will also need another $207 billion to get there.
Right.
Dear God.
Yeah,
that's by Pumpkin, rough. And then we've got Hellcrest down there. So the AI is focused. AI in focus is data process. Right now is the race to break the quantum logic. The underlying military use is that all the databases are collective being used to fully break each other's defenses.
Yeah, it sucks, man. This is I enjoy the AI stuff just as much as anybody else, but at the same
time. AI imaging.
Yeah. AI imaging is fun. AI videos and music is fun.
Those are fun.
I've used exactly. I enjoy AI music often. shit, I have AI music for my opening and my close on my stream. But I will also say that this craze about it is getting a little bit out of hand.
See, I like the AI music idea for the idea of, let me hear Baby One More Time by Britney Spears as a bossa nova. And you get it. And you're like, holy shit, that's awesome. Or let's hear the Barney song in heavy metal. Yeah. And then you're like, bruh, I'm in tears. This is so heavy. And it's like, it's cool for stupid shit like that.
I agree.
Exactly. Or for me, I just want to hear Frank Sinatra sing everything.
So
exactly.
So if you guys watched, I've showed the Skybrows, the guy who's doing the Grok videos or whatever.
Yeah.
Like these weird songs. And he's been pumping them out now more consistently. So the first, like, between Breathing Elon Musk and his, like, the next song after that was like a good 3 or 4 weeks. And then now he's pumped out one, like, he's pumping them out like every 2 or 3 or 4 days now. So he's starting to streamline the process of and so his latest one was like, creamy slop or whatever, because he was AI or whatever. But so he makes it's a dumb song that dances to this like weird, everything is that like a ice cream or whatever, like motif. And it's funny to me too, because like even the models of the characters he's generating look like in a more 3D feel now, instead of less anime, more like 3D as well.
Yeah.
So
they're evolving.
Yeah, it's pretty, and like
get the salt.
It's pretty crazy, honestly.
Skynet, just watch. Skynet's gonna come around any day now, and just y'all start saying thank you, please, and thank you to your Google AIs whenever they, do things for you.
Do you know that costs OpenAI like some astronomical amount of money, just you replying something like that back to it after a response?
Really?
Because of the data cost. You got to think. You got to send it to them. It's got to crunch that, and it's got to send the tokens back. So, I mean, you're costing them a fortune by actually replying back after it gives you a thing.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Keep going. Thank you, Google.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to show. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to show some stills here. This is
my God.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like that still.
Oh my God! If Master Roshi was a fucking mountain.
So like when it's paused, it doesn't look so great, but like.
I mean, it probably still looks pretty.
Yeah.
I love the fact he went as his own meme.
Yeah.
We got some other VTubers here. Here's Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
So that's what I was talking about, like the dancing bunny thing or whatever. Anyway, like I said, it's got some cool, like here's Asmund. So to me, like, I think these are great. These are great, like, showcases of what it can turn into. I don't know. I can see where some people are kind of, upset or whatever.
I can understand both sides.
Talking about other AI that could possibly be bad. I'm fine with AI if you're open with AI and don't act like a actual work that hard for like a McDonald's ad.
Exactly, that embarrassing shit. My God.
There was a thing where it showed one of the stickers for Battlefield 6 was clearly AI generated. It was and it's one of the sold ones that's in the store.
I thought we looked at that.
No, I looked at it. I looked at it too. I saw a still of it. It's definitely AI generated.
It couldn't just be someone having a shitty day.
I think it's somebody having a shitty day, because the only thing that roughly would shows AI gen to me is the barrel. But then at the same time, I'm thinking this is probably some person that doesn't understand what they're doing, and it slipped past them because they're trying to crunch so much shit out so fast. Not defending them, but I'm also going, It's the snowflake star, right?
So it's this one right here.
Yeah, no. Okay, I
So
see.
we got 2 dust covers.
Oh.
We got 2 barrels. I mean, it's
At least I got the number of fingers mostly right.
No, it's correct.
So
For how you hold a gun, that's correct.
for how you hold a gun, yes, but the gun itself is
A little off.
yeah, it's close, but
I don't know. I mean, that one's.
I could see it being AI. I could also see it just being someone having an off day.
I'm thinking it's somebody having an off day.
Which is another reason why, as much as I enjoy AI, it also makes it kind of annoying because half the time you can't tell which ones are real anymore. And then folks are all the time, their answer is, oh, it's just AI. And it's like, nah, bro, that's that was me drawing a gun at 2 a.m. when I was really eepy.
Like that one, I'd be more likely to sit on saying that's AI, but there's other things you can look at and you can go, this is clearly AI.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm fine with a few.
He's not holding the trigger. You don't hold when you hold a firearm, you're gripping. This thumb is around the handle. This is on the. You hold this finger out for safe. You don't put your finger into the trigger assembly until you're ready to pull the trigger, because that's how you keep a firearm safe.
Trigger finger.
Trigger discipline.
Yep. So that finger only goes up onto the trigger when you are committed to pulling the trigger. Until then, you keep it on the outside.
Like I said, it's I don't know.
There's too much cleanliness about everything else that looks artist drawn outside the barrel and the dust cover.
Right.
Are there any guns known for double dust covers?
No. Because that dust cover opens up when you pull the charging handle back. That is going to be sitting up against it flat. It's going to spring open because it's got a spring that'll pop open that allows the shell to come out.
It's literally only used for storage.
Okay.
And then the barrel does not normally have a 2-barrel assembly on it.
No, not these kind anyway. Well, like a shotgun would have a tube on the bottom, and that's where it also holds ammo. So that's what, if you look at a shotgun, it'll have like a tube.
And see, here's what and this is kind of where I'm going. You're hiring some intern artist that's on Pixie V or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but for fuck's sake, man, like you can literally there's already rendered fucking gun assets in the game. You know what I mean? Like,
yep, and they don't pay attention to that. They're like, here, I'm hiring you for $20 or for $100 per image.
Also, they're probably some foreign stuff too.
And like I said, I'm not trying to completely defend it. I'm just saying, from dealing with artists all the time, they go, yeah, I got it. Even though you got the reference right in front of it, they go pull up a couple extra references, and next thing you know, they're looking at a double-barreled shotgun, thinking it's the same thing. And you're like, fuck, no, that's not it. Because they think it looks cool.
Yeah, double-barreled assault rifle. Let's go.
And then next thing you know, you're going, that's not... Because here's the thing. There are 2-barreled systems in Battlefield 6 already. You've got the DB-12, which is a double-barreled shotgun. Literally, it's got 2 barrels up front. You've got...
There's over-under shotgun, too, which is also double barrel, technically, but it's...
Well, I mean, we don't have the over and under in this yet. This is the actual. I was just talking about actual assets in the game.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's
that second barrel.
Edited in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the second barrel, it definitely throws it off.
But
if that wasn't there, if they'd just fucking deleted that shit out, it would be fine.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is that bottom one?
Yeah.
It's like they thought about it as a tube.
Yeah.
And then they probably turned it into a barrel, and it's like shit.
Not to, mince on it or whatever, but it's funny to me, like, All right. What else do we got? We got all kinds of shit here, man. We got we talked about the RAM shortage stuff. So we can share that. We can do this one here. So MTV officially shut down its 24-hour music channels yesterday. They ended their final broadcast of the video with "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles, the very first video broadcasted by MTV on August 1st.
Oh,
An
that's
end of
kind
an
of
era.
poetic.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
that.
I'm gonna say MTV ended its era in like fucking 2021 or not, or like 2001.
Yeah,
They really switched over to fucking
music video or
Reality.
from music videos to like reality TV.
reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
They went
Actually,
real
I will
world.
say it was post 2001 because I remember it was around the week of 9/11. I was watching MTV at night,
Yeah.
and I was seeing it was the Linkin Park. You'd see In the End or Crawling. It was POD, Youth of the Nation at the time. It was Stained. It's been a while. Blink 182's.
Eminem's videos were on there.
Yep. It was
Dr. Dre.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Shit, I still remember in the morning
Sum
when I would
41.
get ready for high school, like 2014, 2015. I mean, MTV would still have like the morning channels going on. They'd still have morning music,
Mhm.
but it's almost like they had like a separate side channel for it because you could also, it's like there was MTV Music and then there was MTV.
Yeah. Yep.
MTV2, that was it.
But
yeah,
like, I mean,
because
this
my
was the
mom used to put
original
that on.
MTV that I was talking
Yeah.
about.
I
But
remember
those are
it.
sad days.
Mhm. My mom used to leave MTV on in the back of the house because it's like, I mean, free fucking radio. Let's go.
Yeah. Y'all old AF? Yeah.
Mhm.
I classify for boomer. Just saying.
think
I
I'm
was there in
still counted
1996 with Red and Pokemon Red and Blue. I have original 1999 Shadowless Pokemon cards in a fucking binder. You want to
I was
name
born at the end of everything good.
so 2010s because 2000s was mixes for Linkin Park, Jay-Z, Linkin Park, and Genesis. Yeah, no, I mean this was like Hybrid Theory had just dropped, which was wild. That record was blowing people's minds.
I remember when it was doing the oh god, what's that? I think it's a Hoopstank song.
Hoobastank, the reason was you. That was big. Crawling was big at the time.
Yeah.
Or no, not Crawling. What is it? Crawling in the Dark. Shit. Maybe that's
I
the...
was okay. So
No, that's Linkin Park. I'm talking about
I know.
Hoobastank's Crawling.
I turned 16 in 2001,
Okay.
and then I was also at that time using it was Audio Satellite.
Yeah, Crawling in the Dark by Hoobastank. That's the
I
song.
was using Audio Satellite, I think was the website to fucking pirate songs and burn them on CDs.
Bitch, Napster.
Mine was
And I
LimeWire.
didn't use Napster. I used Audio. I liked Audio Satellite better than Napster.
Really?
Yeah. And then once it shut down, then I got into LimeWire down the road. Yeah.
I got LimeWire was the last one that I used for that, and then it was some torrent, full torrent site, but I don't remember what that was.
From LimeWire to BearShare.
I tried
stayed around for a
BearShare.
while.
It was BearShare wasn't that great.
It wasn't, but they did at least allow me to download things if I had the URL for it.
Yeah.
And that's mostly what I use LimeWire for as well. But I finally figured out the song I was thinking about from Hoopstank, which was Behind Blue Eyes.
Yeah. Which is a cover.
That's the one that I... Huh?
That's a cover.
It's still pretty.
Yeah.
But it's the one that I remember showing up on MTV a couple of times when I was younger because it was also connected to a horror movie that I remember watching around that time. Something about a chick and her husband, and turns out the husband was like really nasty in the background and like getting it on with people and then killing them and then recording her and then put her in a psych ward because she was, you know, too much.
Yep. Also,
I
it was
think it was
Puddle
called
of Mud was there around that time. Kid Rock was just getting out there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because like I can still see the music videos playing on that CRT TV. That like the night before 9/11.
Blink 182, isn't it?
Yeah. It was Blink 182 because it was before Boxcar Racer.
Yeah.
Or it was right at Boxcar Racer. So maybe I Feel So is already starting to play. Because I don't know, I can't remember exactly where Mark Hoppus broke his leg. Because that's the point when Tom actually sent Boxcar through to do the album. Was when Hoppus broke his leg. Because they said it was going to be 6 to 8 months before he could do it. So him and Travis went and did Boxcar Racer. Let's see here. Was that where there's Coheed and Cambria a little after that? I think they were after that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Coheed and Cambria, cool ass band.
I know them. Love their music.
Fallout Boy started a little bit after that. I remember seeing some of their videos start showing up. I'm trying to think what else.
I remember they did so it was MTV did the making the music video series.
Yeah.
Where they would actually make the whole video and stuff.
Oh yeah, Green Day. Fucking how can I forget American Idiot? Because that came out around that time. Because it would have been Shenanigans would have been
I
during
forgotten
COVID.
about Green Day.
Yeah, they kind of went off the deep end.
You've got because I mean you'd still occasionally see the Dookie album stuff show up. And then a couple things from Shenanigans and Nimrod would play. And then 2002, 2003, we had American Idiot album drop. Trying to think what else. Of course, you still would get like Run DMC stuff to show up. The Beastie Boys would still show up. Depends on the show. Of course, also yes, Limp Bizkit.
Yes, Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
Okay,
so I wanted to talk about this too. So the YouTube gross, nasty, yuck.
Yep.
Auto
U2 had
shit.
Trying to think, what was the song they had out at the time that was popular?
Where's your head at? No, wait. Who was that? That was that's the Tomb Raider. Yeah, that was the Tomb Raider song that I'm thinking of. But that wasn't U2. It was was it
shit.
U2?
No, I don't think it was them.
No.
Jimmy Eats World was around that time too.
Yes!
So you still here in the middle and the sweetness was still playing.
Song by Basement Jacks.
Basement Jacks.
Yeah, where's your head at? Basement Jacks. That sounds right.
No, it is right, but it's like, what the fuck? I can remember the song. I had no idea. Elevation.
Rudy, 2001.
Elevation by U2. Okay, yeah, okay. I remember because there was a music video that coincided with that. The Tomb Raider movie. And let's just say it. Fucking Angelina Jolie made a great Lara Croft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, even though the movies went a little off the rails, but like they were still good.
Yep.
You know,
I enjoyed them even when I was a kid.
Yep.
Pretty lady kicking ass. That's all we need.
I mean, it was Angelina Jolie too, so I mean, it was like
Pretty lady kicking ass.
Like, she can come seduce me anytime.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any other nostalgia that I can remember from that time?
Yeah,
Nickelback. But wasn't that album later?
No,
probably, but it's
Silver Side Up was 2002. I had a girl.
2000? No, shit! It was released on 9/11.
Oh. Yep.
That's right.
Oh, fucking Matchbox 20.
Yep. That would have been
20.
one.
Matchbox 20 is still fucking good, dude. Still good. Three Doors Down.
Song. Seven Nations
Kryptonite.
Army.
White Stripes. Yep.
2003. So yeah.
But like around 2005 to me is when MTV started its progression to where it started sucking.
To
me, like as far as like when music when around there, to me, that's when I started moving over to designated music channels where they played concerts and stuff like that. I mean, that was the point, because the only reason why I remember is because I remember mom and dad upgrading to the HD TV for the first time ever, and so I had all the HD channels, and I went in there and I found this music channel, and they were playing like John Mayer's concert, that 1 hour, and then it was AC/DC's concert. So I mean, you were seeing all these different concerts playing, and so I started watching that over, because I didn't want to. I mean, as cool as MTV Cribs was, is like you can only see these rich ass fucks' house so many times before you're just going,
Oh, yeah,
seems really bad financial decision.
Well, so they come up with a thing later on to like they weren't really their houses. They were like rental mansions or something.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want people to look into my actual goddamn house either.
Like they weren't like those weren't really real houses. They're basically they were like, oh yeah, this is my crib or whatever, and then they're walking around and like most of it all looked unlived in, right? It looked like showroom ready to buy and shit. Like there wasn't stuff anywhere, you know. This is my shower that hasn't been used in like fucking 6 months. It looks pristinely clean and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. It's like, no, I always had a feeling it was kind of fake. Because for one, why the fuck would they want the general public to know what the hell their house looks like?
I've always found it funny of what was in their refrigerators.
Yeah.
Beer.
And you're like, damn, son. But so even then, I was just like,
living like the rest of us.
I just got to the point where I was like, I'm tired of seeing this, so I wanted to watch actual concerts at the time.
Oh my God, are you fucking for real? So, okay, wait. The Real World first aired on MTV in 1992.
Damn.
What the fuck? For real? So that's been going on
5 years before my birth.
But I don't remember it being relevant until like, you know, after 2002.
The Real World? Dude, that thing went on for fucking ever.
Oh, I know I did. But like I'm trying to figure out like when MTV kind of went more
it was I remember Jersey
reality.
Shore starting up. I remember
oh my God.
The Real World starting up. I remember
Top 10. That's the part of MTV we didn't get. For the rest of it was Top 10 submitted music videos. Yeah.
I used to love watching Jersey Shore just because it was a fucking train wreck.
Well, they did the top 10 weekly top 10 with Carson Daly or some shit. I forget. It was like MTV top 10 or whatever the fuck it was called.
That sounds about right.
Hey Chris, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Happy freaking New Year's.
Yeah. Hopefully you're staying warm, getting some good snacks.
Not where he's at.
Well, then get warmer.
He won't see warmth until fucking summer.
Why? Alaska?
Nope. Baltics.
New Year. New Year. Let's do some push-ups, guys. Let's do
it.
Yeah.
We got one.
You gonna do one push-up?
Yeah, bro's built like me for real. Noodle wrists, taking a nap. Honestly, I really do hope that when I move down to Arkansas and they look at the MRIs and they're like, yeah, no, you really do have cysts in both of your wrists. Maybe they'll do some fucking surgery so I can use my hands again. Because, you know, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. They have lift stuff again.
Okay, so
yeah.
I wanted to bring this up to you, starting a new year, all right. Nemo, you're not a big comic book fan, are you?
Correct. I haven't read any except DuckTales and like other shit.
Yeah,
Disney
but you're not familiar with the superhero genre of comic books and stuff.
Well,
so I
am because my brother talks about them a lot.
Okay, so you can at least follow along, but it's fine. So we talked about Marvel last time, right? And kind of what their plans were with the Doomsday. So they dropped another Doomsday trailer.
Yep.
They've
dropped 2 of them.
It's not just me staring at a baby.
No, I saw the Thor one that did Spider-Man too, right?
No, there's a event. There's a X-Men one now.
Oh, I haven't seen the X-Men. I'm just
the Thor one is fucking gives me so much hope that we're gonna get one more good Thor.
Well, somebody said that, like, this is like a Thor away from Taika Waititi, and like
It's going to be a serious Thor.
yeah. I don't know what.
And then we're not going to have Dad Bod Thor this time?
No, we're getting like he's got
Well, of
the
course we
tight
don't-
hair.
Yeah, but we need long-haired Thor though.
No. This Thor is setting up for some good shit, man. I'm hoping
You know
because
what?
I've
I
wanted
just
to
wanna see
see
some ass
Bring
kicking,
Me
that's all I
Thanos
want.
Thor one more time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
okay, think about this just for 2 seconds.
Thank you, BBDC. DuckTales peak.
It's true. It's true.
You're taking
And DuckTales theme
yes.
song.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh my god, so good, so good. 90s theme songs. Wow, like this, all of them. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like we're taking Thor from like peak, like right there at the end of Infinity War where he had nothing and he was ready to absolutely fuck shit up, but he was cocky.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're getting post Thanos Thor, where every swing
Post-nut
was
Thor.
for the head. Because that's the coolest.
Yeah, but
that's one of the coolest.
trailer that I got is sensitive Thor being a dad. It's God of
No,
War
he's making
Thor.
he's praying one more prayer before it sounds like he goes to fight Doom, is what it sounds like. He's praying to the Allfathers for strength one last time.
I could see that.
You guys,
I
okay.
think. Okay,
Look,
here's my thought.
I am fucking generational hater right now. So you guys,
Okay, I get it.
I hope it goes good for you guys, but
Here's
I don't
why I
see
think
it.
this might be good. We might actually see Allfather Thor finally.
Oh, that would be.
So that's why I'm
interesting.
thinking that, because if you listen to what he says, I'm going, which would look sick with the shit with that tight haircut that he has. That's why I'm like,
Mhm.
I could see this, because if we get that Thor from Bring Me Thanos and they turn him into Allfather Thor, holy shit. Just give me one. Just give me that. Let me see one more good Chris Hemsworth Thor. Because there was nothing more chilling than seeing him come in from the Bifrost with Stormbreaker and start running in that scene in Infinity War. That was like it. And then after that, you're just like, why? Why? Throughout the rest of Endgame. And then finally at the end, when I caught the scene where he's fighting Thanos finally, and every swing with Mjolnir and Stormbreaker were always aimed for his head. Every swing in that was for the head, which I thought was a neat continuity.
Because usually Thor doesn't aim for the head. He doesn't want to kill. He just wants to stop.
Well, no, because he hit Thanos in the chest, and that's where he mocked him, and he said, you should have aimed for the head. And then after that, every swing he made was for the head.
Okay. Mind you, I never watched the Thanos movie or Infinity War, none of that. Never watched any of those. I think the last one I watched was... I think it was the second movie after the original Thor. And then I watched most of the Iron Man movies. I enjoyed
Okay.
those.
There was
I
a
like watching
so
Robert Downey.
but I wanted to talk about
Yes.
DC comics this time.
okay. I am far less educated on this, but I
Okay,
have
but you do
some
know.
knowledge.
Okay, that's fine. Passing knowledge is what I'm going for
Okay.
the most part. So obviously I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am DC, but I have watched a lot of the cartoons and stuff back in the day, Justice League, all that stuff. So I'm pretty familiar with a lot of stuff. Okay, so James Gunn comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
this
he
is already
fucking
terrible.
well. So I'm just going off of what
Dave.
he's got as a lineup so far, right? What he's done. So first thing he did was Peacemaker, right? And then the Superman movie, which did
Yep.
not go over well.
No.
Next up is a Supergirl movie.
Mm.
When the trailer, so if you, this is what I wanted to put on you. If you had control of the entire DC catalog,
Mhm.
and they were tasked to make a universe in movies, which characters would you use to make said movies?
Okay. So, for me, if I'm looking at this from that perspective, we have a lot of different directions we can go.
Okay,
But I feel like you have to go down the
Okay,
what does
let's just share this too. We'll share this so we can see. So this is a tier list thing. We don't have to go through all, but this is a list of the characters. So
Okay.
we can throw these characters out that you don't know, right? So you got
Okay, so if I'm gonna pick
Flash, Batman. I'm just gonna grab all the ones that are pretty.
No,
Mhm.
I mean, because I was gonna bring in, if I was to look at it, I would be looking at, you need to have obviously Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's arguably, they cannot be in the DCU without having those. You have to have them. Period.
Of course, if you're going to have them, you at least need to have Joker and Harley as well.
They don't.
No, you don't. Those are Batman heroes.
Alright.
Those are Batman villains.
And Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is not even. She was made in the animated series. She's not even from the comic books.
Oh.
And
They've added her in now. She's now canon in these
now
stories.
she's more canon, yes. But she honestly, like, her character in the animated series was fine. Was great. Loved her character in the animated series. They have completely washed that character. That character is insufferable now.
Yeah.
I hate Harley Quinn as a character, and I hope they kill her off the timeline altogether.
So, okay, so you have to have, Cyborg. I think you really need to have Black Lightning. I think he was really, really
I think
cool.
Black Lightning is a good call. Black Canary, also a good call.
That's kind of like your Black Widow-ish character. You have to have Aquaman, I think. At least
Yes.
Can we
brought
have
in
Manhunter?
at least some point in there. You have to have him in there.
Yep.
Green
Arrow.
Yep, you have to have Green Arrow. You have to have
Martian
the
Manhunter
Green
is-
Lantern. You have to have him.
Okay, so which Green Lantern? So we got John Stewart Green Lantern or Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Either or is fine with me.
I think they're both good though. So I mean, it's like I just think you need to represent the Green Lantern squad at some capacity.
These aren't D tier heroes. I'm just pulling them up as a list of
Yeah.
Just,
Um,
okay, so you said Martian Manhunter. I do agree. Martian Manhunter.
I like Martian Manhunter. He's always been one of my favorites, especially in the Justice League animated show. Fucking loved him.
Let's go through. Okay, we got Adam. Adam is lesser known, but it's still like
I'm trying to figure out which one though that I remember.
Which one do you mean?
Because there's two Adams.
Well, this is Ray Palmer Adam.
Is he the more common one?
Yeah, he would be.
Then I would say I would put Adam in there, but is it a cameo? Is it a side character?
Let's bring these. So let's go ahead and put these in tier lists. These are all A tier heroes. Aquaman, Hal Jordan. These are fucking core Justice League guys, right? Green Arrow.
Do we have Wonder Woman in that?
Not yet. I'm getting to Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Wonder Woman. Here we go. Wonder Woman right here. So Wonder Woman. These are your kind of your.
So I would put it like this personally. This would be me. I would put Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman as the top three.
Flash would be
4 with Aquaman 5. Hal Jordan's probably up there, and Martian.
Yeah,
I believe like that would be really up there. I'm trying to think who are some of the other.
Is Moon Knight in DC?
No, that's yeah.
Oh.
Well, Moon Knight's supposed to be Batman-esque.
Wouldn't Nightwing be in that?
So Nightwing he's Teen Titans.
But would we consider him like a good side character to bring into it?
I would say okay. So so these are
you just want the main heroes, right?
I'm wanting just like the people that you know, right? So let's go. We'll put these guys are S tier for sure. S tier. I guess we're doing a tier list. Fuck it. Okay, so these are S tier. These are your fucking core DC heroes right here.
You can't do anything without them,
right?
At some capacity.
Yeah.
John Stewart.
You need to at least have them in passing, especially like if you want to try and go for the younger generation.
I would put Black Canary
B tier. You think?
Yeah, like they're great. Right. I mean, Black Lightning's really good though, but it's like.
He is, but he's not as like we're talking about recognizability.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is like he's really good, he's recognizable.
I think Dick Grayson is up there in A tier as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people know the Nightwing.
Right.
Shit, even I know Nightwing.
Right. Hawk Girl's another
I would say B, A, absolutely.
Yeah, she's A tier for sure. But there's Hawkman and Hawk Girl kind of interchangeable as far as
not gonna lie, every time I see her I keep thinking she's fucking female form of Harvey Birdman and I get confused.
It's close.
Birdman, Ernie at low.
If you think Kevin Feige job DCU started Justice League and franchise movies, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're going with. But I'm wanting to.
You got to have. I mean, villains too, because if that's the case, you got to put Lex in this.
Yeah, Lex is up there.
Like, you have to have him as part of
it. Okay. So this is we're making movies. We're making movies though. So what I'm saying is like, Lex will definitely be a villain in Superman, right? So if you're making movies that are recognizable, like you're not making a Lex Luthor movie for that case. So here we go. We got Dr. Fate. I don't know, like these are different names, but it doesn't really matter. Dr. Fate is definitely B tier, for sure. All right, let's go through these. Adam. So here's another Adam. We put Adam in B tier. He's recognizable. Like it does. Like there's different ones, but I'm just talking about the core here.
Yeah.
I'm not
absolutely.
Talking about who's
Blue Beetle's recognizable. I probably put it in C tier.
C tier, you think?
C, B, because not a lot of people know about Blue Beetle, but
he had his own movie, so now
they made it. They brought it up. I mean, this was like, okay, let's be real. Before Iron Man 1, Iron Man was a C tier hero.
I agree.
In Marvel, and then RDJ elevated him to godhood.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
So somebody could do that to Blue Beetle, but I don't think you would know.
Barbara Gordon even is B tier. We're talking background.
Sure,
she's from the zeitgeist of Batman trickling down. Barbara Gordon definitely recognizable, right?
Sure.
All right, so we got Animal Man. Nope. Blood, don't know. So we already got a Blue Beetle.
Godiva.
Booster Gold.
Booster
Gold. Don't know Booster Gold.
I don't know who that is.
So he's
I've seen him once or twice, but I mean, I'm not like I've seen Dr. Mist more than I've seen.
Really?
He
so
kind
Booster
of looks
Gold
like
is
a reversed color of General Glory down there as well.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the Captain America knockoff I've seen more of.
General Glory.
Yeah.
Booster Gold is a time traveler. He actually time travels back from the future.
Yeah.
He's trying to steal glory and ends up becoming a
Black Adam. I just saw him. I was wondering why I was like, is he not on there?
Black Adam, but Black Adam's a villain.
Okay, that's true. But I mean, as far as recognizable, like I was wondering where he was.
Yeah. Elongated Man, which is your
Mr. Fantastic knockoff.
Fantastic knockoff, yeah. So Elongated Man and Plastic Man, I don't know, like as far as recognizability goes. Okay. Deadman. Deadman's is a ghost character. Etrigan is a really cool character. Obviously not if I was making a movie,
he'd be cool and interesting to write about.
Fucking character to make, right? So
yeah.
So Etrigan is he has a human form, and Etrigan is like a demon possessing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Human. Something Blood, right? I can't think of his name. Something Blood is his name. But Etrigan is a demon that possesses him, so he can. Can we watch Twitch too?
You can. Yes. You can watch over on Twitch.
Main
or
Ace
on
Chase.
X, I do believe.
Main Ace Chase on Twitch as well.
Are you still streaming
there
on
will
X?
Be
I am streaming on X, yeah.
So yeah, you have 3 places you can watch from if you're not a big fan of watching on YouTube. No worries.
Yeah. Okay, so Etrigan is a cool character. All right, let's go through.
I'm probably thinking of a different universe again, but is God, come on, brain, had it for like a second. Intergalactic Bounty Hunter.
Lobo.
Yeah,
Lobo is a villain, but yes,
that's the only reason why I kept my mouth shut on him.
Lobo's a villain.
Cool ass movie to make though,
right?
But villain.
I would say okay. So Supergirl B tier. B tier. John Constantine. At least C with.
I love John Constantine.
Yeah, he's at least C tier for sure.
But wouldn't you call him the anti-hero?
I mean, anti-hero isn't evil though.
He's not a villain.
If you think about it. So
I just kind of look at him and Ghost Rider as kind of the same.
Self-esteem from money propaganda when he comes from the future. Superman shoves the Boy Scout values into him, making him a proper hero. Yes, that's true. All right. So Guy Gardner is another Green Lantern. fairly like Guy Gardner is actually the Green Lantern that shows up in the Superman movie that James Gunn already did, and that's the Green Lantern they have.
Oh, the asshole with that where Nathan Fillion plays the asshole one.
Yeah, he's playing Guy Gardner, Green Lantern.
Okay.
Okay, so let me
Damn.
see. Have we heard
Dino's
of
gonna be
Donna
double
Troy?
watching.
Who the hell is Donna Troy? She looks like a Wonder Woman knockoff.
Yeah.
No idea.
Dr. Light.
That's
Nope.
familiar, but I
Yeah,
can't really.
I think she's a villain.
I'll be honest. When I think of Dr. Light, I just think of Mega Man.
True. So we got Firestorm already, Glory, Geoforce, Godiva, Guardian, Guy Gardner, Gypsy, Hank, Hawkman. So we got Hawkgirl. Hawkman's interchangeable. Hour Man, the fuck. Ice Maiden, Ice, Icon, Jace Fox, I guess is a different Batman.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, Jess Chambers. I don't know if these are speedsters, I'm guessing. Donna Troy is Wonder Woman 2. She uses her own name.
Okay.
Cool. Kilowog is also, we got Knight, kind of dead, Kyle Rayner. Oh, that's another Green Lantern. Cool.
Yeah.
Knight Rider, Lobo. See, there's Lobo.
Yep.
Hey!
Manbat, Manitou, Mary Marvel, Maxima Mira, which is the wife
Is
of
Squirrel Girl in
Aquaman.
here?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Marvel.
Damn it.
Morpho
My bad.
is an interesting hero. Mr. Terrific. So Mr. Terrific has showed
Starfire?
up. Yes, Teen Titans. So she is there. Where was it at?
Starfire, third or second row from the.
Yeah, I'm still
Second
just going.
floor.
I'm just going through. So
They
Power
go in
Girl.
alphabetical.
Yeah, I was looking at Power Girl, but I mean, I don't. If you were to go out and ask people, I don't think they would probably grab her.
Power
Mhm.
Girl is technically a clone of Supergirl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red
She a good clone or
Tornado.
a bad clone?
She's technically evil, but I think she flips back and forth in the comics.
Bipolar
Red
disorder.
Tornado
I
is,
understand.
like, I recognize him.
Outside of adding in Starfire, I think you've got all
Swamp
the
Thing.
major recognizable, like Swamp Thing. Yes, is recognizable, but I don't think if you were to go out and interview 100 people randomly, I don't think that you would pick up some of the rest that are on here.
Yeah.
Unless they are
Steel.
done.
Yeah. Okay. Steel, Steve Trevor. Yeah, I agree. These are kind of dipping into some. So Wally West, these are all just different forms of Flash, different like they're fine.
Wally
Zatanna.
West is the only form of Flash that I know off the top of my head.
So Barry Allen is the original Flash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wally West is the next Flash. And then
Which was the
Jay-
Flash that got
Jay-
stuck as a
Jay
never-ending vampire battery?
that's Jay Garrick, I think. So anyway, so yeah, so okay, so we'll put Starfire.
Probably
B
C
tier.
tier. no?
She's a Teen Titan, so like
Okay.
if you're familiar with
Teen Titans are fairly popular. I'd say at least, I'd say probably B tier.
I'm saying B
Okay.
tier. I'm saying it should be here with Barbara Gordon as recognizability. wise.
Because if anybody watched Teen Titans, they know any of them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, Swamp Thing. He's less known. I would say D tier thing. Zatanna, same thing, D tier. Yeah,
And I kind of know where you're wanting to go with this just by seeing how what you're doing with this. I kind of know what you're.
Okay, so anyway, so this is the
Here's our
most
selection.
most recognizable things. So if you had the access, so we went through, we've picked them all out. So if you had access to making movies, and you said you have all the keys to make movies, you're wanting to build a universe.
Mhm.
Which movies would you start with? So
I
he's already-
wouldn't do Batman and Superman first, and here's why.
Mm-mm.
We've seen them. We've
They've
seen.
been overplayed.
Okay,
repeatedly.
so it's like, let me put it to you like this. I think a lot of people are still too attached to Christian Bale and Henry Cavill. And I think we need a little more time. It's why it's going to make it so hard for Wolverine to be replaced, because we've seen Hugh Jackman as Wolverine so much. But if we can get in there and tease them at the end of one of these other movies, any one of these that can support and tease them, I think it would be great. But don't physically start with them. Don't let that be the first movie. Take something with a great casting from A or B tier, elevate them in that first movie, and then
okay.
Okay, but if you can truly cast somebody, if you can truly cast somebody in Superman and Batman's place, guaranteed that is going to make you go, holy shit. We're talking RDJ, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Henry Cavill. We're talking Christian Bale level of, oh my God, casting level. That you fell in love with these character castings. Then sure, you could probably go for it first. But I feel like Batman has been done so much over the years with Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, Christian Bale. You've got Ben Affleck. You've got so many.
I can see your argument.
So a little bit of Batman fatigue that you need it done right. And I think
honestly, I think you start with a Green Lantern.
I could see that.
Because we had the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern,
which he's tried to undo in Deadpool.
Yeah, it was kind of campy or whatever. I think a good Green Lantern story
could do it.
Could be a good one to start with.
Yep.
Flash is, although he is very much a superhero, he is also very much a surface level hero when it comes to it. Like he is day to day, kind of guy. Like a good Flash movie, not that shit that they already did.
No, a real good Flash movie.
I would like to see a movie starring Dick Grayson and Billy Batson as two of the main cast. I would like to see
Captain Marvel. That's for Shazam. Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I didn't say Shazam.
But I mean, that's who
Billy Batson is. Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was looking for Barry. Hi, Barry.
Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Wally West.
The Flash.
Yeah. To me, I feel like you shouldn't really do Batman, Superman first. You want to stay away from Wonder Woman for the first movie.
I agree. I think if you started out in space, you do a Green Lantern, and then you can bring in Martian Manhunter too.
Okay,
that would work.
An alien.
And then for a villain, you could have Lobo.
And then, yeah, you could. I mean, there's other Green Lantern villains, and then you transition Martian Manhunter because he escapes from Mars and lives on Earth. So then you go more surface level because he like disguises himself as a detective or something like that. He's got there's different ones.
Yeah,
but like he's more surface level as well, and that's how you can work your way into another surface level story characters of like maybe even Black Lightning or some of these other,
So I think the coolest thing that you could do with this universe is you make it lived in. So you start getting references to Batman, to Superman, to this Flash. You do all this weird shit. You start getting slowly teasing in, whether it be through news reports or they read a newspaper about something, and you start slowly.
I think we pull the Teen Titans to do an actual Teen Titans.
Yes.
I can see that.
I think
would so quickly watch a Teen Titans movie.
So I think we keep these characters to their own Teen Titans thing.
Throw in Raven. That be its introduction movie, and then
branch out from that.
Okay, so I definitely think Green Lantern is a great way to go. I don't know if I want to put Aquaman in right away on a first movie. It's a cool movie.
That's one of those you hint at. The Atlanteans are doing something. Like you don't have to you have to say Aquaman, you just say the Atlanteans or whatever.
True.
Same. So the space also Hawkman, Hawkgirl are also aliens. So you can kind of throw some of these more spacefaring people. Like I said, you could have Lobo be the bad guy. They're chasing Lobo down. Lobo's has a contract to go to Earth or whatever, and that's how it kind of leads them back to Earth. So you can do a Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter.
And all this does move to a Justice League team up.
Right.
Is what all this would build to. And you get the Justice League 1, where you finally get this team compiling.
Everybody on screen. The exciting moment.
Even an Atom movie, Ray Palmer, Dr. Fate.
That would be cool.
These kind of surface level heroes. Firestorm is very is a very cool character, but it's also very probably hard to make a movie with. Maybe. Black Canary is very surface level. She's basically a Batman-esque character. She's a street level.
Yeah.
She has one superpower that shows she's actually meta, but at the same time, she is not on the meta level as like our S tier people.
Because like John Constantine would be fucking hilarious to see show up in it.
Right. So anyway, so these are, but it even Supergirl, but I don't think Supergirl carries her own movie at the beginning.
No.
I don't think you have Supergirl be the second movie you drop.
No.
I just don't see her being that thing. And maybe I'm going to be honest with you. I'm liking the Teen Titans as being your fucking introduction to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Now I'm looking at this from the same way they looked at Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
You still knew of Iron Man, you still knew of Captain America, and you still know of Thor, the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
You know of the big four.
But if you okay, sorry to interject, but if you establish the Teen Titans, then you've already established your Superman, Batman character because they've already done their thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we even have a smaller group, so they're already technically established in the universe. So you don't have to worry about we've already done this. We've already done the origin thing again.
Mm-hmm.
So they've already established if you did that.
True.
And if they did want to do a style of origin, sorry to cut in, they could do like, the Teen Titans actually becoming the team of Teen Titans. I don't know.
Right.
I just feel like it would be, especially if you're trying to bring in, you got to think about this from casting. Do you want the Teen Titans to outshine your Justice League?
Right.
Or do you want the Teen Titans to support the Justice League?
It all depends too, I guess.
Because the way you'd have to look at this
But
in a way.
Here's the thing too. We want to get butts in seats. That's what we
Yes.
really want. We want to get butts in seats.
Then yes, butts in seats, Teen Titans could probably work. But I think a kick-ass Green Lantern movie would probably be.
Yeah, I think
like,
so. Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is Superman is the leader of the Justice League. Iron Man is the leader of the Avengers for the most part. Him and Captain America are always kind of like the big tops. Doctor
Mom
Strange
and dad of the group.
Yeah. And
these are your main 7 in the Justice League. These are your original 7.
Yeah.
Is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Hal Jordan, and Martian Man. Those are your original 7 Justice League members.
And I feel like
so Aquaman's already got a movie. So Hal Jordan and Martian Manhunter, technically the Ryan Reynolds, Hal Jordan did have a movie, but
we're starting over. We're starting from scratch.
Right. So I'm saying those two core members haven't really had a movie. So I would say you start there, honestly.
And I agree. And then your next movie is probably Teen Titans.
Yeah, or you go the opposite direction and you go super street level with like a Green Arrow, Black Lightning, Black Canary.
Yeah, I could see that.
You go super street level with it. So you've got so you've got different tiers.
And here's how I would set it up. Before you drop Justice League 1, you drop one of the big four's movies that puts it all into perspective of what the threat is about to be.
Right.
To where they have to defeat maybe a surface level threat that goes into the, oh my God, Justice League.
But even if we didn't, even if everything is completely separated, right? And we just did surface level movies without a conjoined universe.
Mm-hmm. Then yeah, you could go all over the place and they'd all be cool. But if you're trying to pull off the MCU idea, which would be sick here.
No, I agree.
Because I would love to see the world lived in.
Instead of starting with Justice League, which is kind of how they fucking did it the last time.
Yeah.
It went Superman and then Batman v Superman and then Justice League. Like, it's like, you guys, that escalated very quickly. You know
exactly.
What I mean? Like, you didn't really get a chance to fucking meet anybody else.
Well, no, we're saying we're throwing out everything. Like, nothing exists right now. This is like a whole hypothetical.
No, I'm just saying.
He was saying about the Robert Patterson. We don't fucking care about any of it. This is if we were to start completely over from scratch. How would we rebuild this?
Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, a lot of these characters, I think they lean more toward a TV show.
I could see some of those.
I think they do better as like a fucking episodic TV show than they do like a big movie. I mean, the Arrowverse.
So like the B, C, and D tiers would be, or well, B, C, the B and C tiers would be shows.
Why not do a fucking Batman show?
True, you could get to play around with that.
You could fuck with his Rogues Gallery.
Yeah,
an actual Batman show, not big fucking movie or whatever, big blockbuster one thing or whatever. Just a fucking surface level Batman show.
I think the only reason why, and this is from my understanding of film, is because the budget to do the VFX for it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need it. Honestly, you could go more practical effects, wires, shit like that.
Well, when I mean VFX, it's still the you still have to do green screen stuff because you got to create Gotham. Let's use Batman for a moment.
Right. But everything
you still need to create some of the gadgets
anyway.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
So traditionally, we've used Chicago for Gotham.
Yeah.
It's pretty much where it's always been filmed. You've got you have to have some level of VFX, whether that's creating the Batmobile car, because it's not always practical in the way you assume. Yes, they have the real car that they drive on the street, but sometimes the chase scenes are actually smaller cars being done on model raceways. Some of them are completely digital because there's a certain scene they can't shoot. And you got to think about a TV show. They don't have the time to do it where they shoot this at the beginning of the movie shoot. It immediately goes to post-production, and they've got 8 months, 10 months to work on this one shot.
Okay, so just to kind of I wish I had something to add. This conversation, I really don't watch movies. I understand. Okay, so what if it was kind of like how Netflix did Daredevil?
Okay.
How did they do that?
Did you ever watch you didn't watch the Netflix Daredevil? No. Basically, it was daytime. It was a lot of daytime stuff. Where it was just you'll get Bruce Wayne daytime stuff, and then you get like these really cool, long flowing like fight scene shots with Daredevil just kicking ass.
Okay.
So that's the stuff you get. You get like Detective Batman, where he's like being a detective, solving clues, putting everything together. You get Detective Batman, and then he also has some really cool fucking fight scenes, but that's not really the core of it. He's more detective-y.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, it's showing more of the daylight life.
Yeah, and then he is like zipping around between buildings. Like you can just have him like, oh, Batman's here now. How'd you get here? He's fucking Batman. He's just here, right? Like you don't really need, like you could do a cool car scene. You could do that.
You got to bring in the Batmobile of some sort during something.
You could just show it like rolling up, or you can show it like fucking shooting missiles off. You don't have to have it like a giant chase scene. Now you could maybe blow a giant portion of the budget on one cool fucking chase scene or whatever through.
Because I was gonna say, think about The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
With Christian Bale.
Yeah, the Tumblr was.
Well, I'm just saying, just think about that whole movie. Almost everything was practical at some shape, form, or another, because that's how Chris Nolan shoots his shit.
Right.
But they don't have the budget and time to do that in a TV show, so they have to speed it up some.
Yeah. Well,
and so there's certain things that they got to go, okay, what can we do practical? What can we do in camera? And I don't know. I know it can be done, especially with Batman. I know it can be done because there's not as flashy of things with Batman as there is with Superman, which would require the laser fit, the laser eyes, the flying stuff would have to be VFX.
So here's my thing. They've already done all that. They had the Adventures of Lois and Clark, the Dean Cain Superman from the 90s, right? They did that. That was an episodic once a week.
And it worked.
It worked super well. And they also did, like I said, they did the Daredevil on Netflix. They've done the Green Arrow, which is basically, and they really did him like a Batman character.
Yeah.
Very,
I like
serious,
the old
very dark.
life Batman show that they did when I was like itty bitty.
But the only thing is I'm thinking if we're talking the DCU aspect, I don't know if the Lois and Clark thing would be strong enough to move major villains for a Justice League team up. Could you realistically pull that off?
So, and actually, they actually, I need to finish it, but the last Superman show, I think it was also Lois and Clark or whatever. Like when now they have kids, right?
Mhm.
They have two sons, and this just come out within the last like 4 or 5 years. And it was super good. It was done really, really well. The guy who they had playing Superman was fucking awesome. Everything was really good. But all right. Anyway, I'm getting kind of into weeds now. But like I said, going on more, if you had the keys to the kingdom, what would you do? So I wanted to bring this up too, because this is what James Gunn has done. So we do have a Robert Pattinson Batman movie scheduled for 2027.
Mhm.
The problem with that is the first movie came out in 2021 or something like that, like 2 years ago. So there's like a pretty long gap between movies. And they did an HBO show called The Penguin, where they had Colin Farrell play Penguin,
Which was kick ass from what I heard.
which ties directly into Robert Pattinson's Batman movie.
That's a shame because I love the Penguin as a character.
But but anyway, what I mean is like it was everybody loved that show. You know, it was like critically acclaimed and everything. Like everybody really liked it. But they lose all of their momentum because they wait so many years before they get back into that universe.
Yeah, I understand that.
So to me, that's and a lot of people are blaming James Gunn for this because it's not James Gunn's. Like this stuff was made before James Gunn got brought on, right?
And he's already said he's not bringing Robert Pattinson in as Batman.
Well, not into his universe, no.
Yeah, he said it's not going to be if he does a Justice League team up, he says he is not Batman.
No, yeah.
And that's like, then why the fuck are y'all putting it out? You know?
But anyway, so every upcoming movie, and so we already had Creature Commandos animated show.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows who the fucking Creature Commandos are. Did you even see any of the Creature Commandos on that list?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't. If they were on the list, I don't know who they are. I don't know. Peacemaker. I only know Peacemaker because I've seen John Cena play Peacemaker. I've never heard of that character ever. I only knew it because John Cena played that character in the movie, right? Smallville years ago. Yes, true. Smallville was amazing. And then they also did Blue Beetle. So Blue Beetle is still, so these are all canon in his universe, right? Blue Beetle, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, and Commandos. And then he drops Superman, which is at a loss, right?
Yeah.
So you go from Superman to his next movie, Supergirl. Comes out in June this year. I think it's a mistake going from Super Universe to Super Universe, especially and making Supergirl the second protagonist. And they also have emo Supergirl, where she's like going to space bars and getting drunk for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that, like crashing out Supergirl, and I'm like, bro, you good? You need a hug?
Let's just, to me, it's just a terrible decision, right? So, what do you think you would go to after Supergirl?
You've got to go to one of the other big three.
Okay.
The big four.
But I'll take a crazy fucking wild guess.
I've heard it, but I can't remember it. I actually knew what he was moving to, and it's nothing that I've ever heard of.
So the next thing lined up is Clayface, a fucking Batman
Really?
villain. Yes.
Isn't that because
The
he's
only
wanting to do it
reason
for
I heard of-
Halloween? Is why he's trying to get it released.
I've even heard
Number
of
11.
Clayface is because of Teen Titans. Didn't they have him in an episode?
Well, he's a Batman villain. You know.
I heard that. I saw an interview with him talking about it, that he's wanting to do this because they're wanting to make this a horror film.
But it's
Well,
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if it's a horror film, I'm interested already because I love horror movies, whether they're bad
But
or
I think
good.
that's what I was.
just enjoy
it's if you have the fucking DC budget and the DC keys,
This isn't where I'd go though. But
No,
I could.
No,
It'd be a
not.
cool
story,
one
it's a
shot.
side story,
for fun, but that's not the major.
Honestly, out of all of them, if I was going to go for a horror movie and I had the DC keys, I would use Scarecrow instead because you could use the hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Well, so the story with Clayface is actually pretty horrific. He's an actor that like he was starting to age out of acting, right? He wasn't as young as he used to be. So this was the animated series Batman version of Clayface, right? So he wasn't as young as and he was starting to get aged out of roles that he used to play, right? He was super famous actor. So he starts getting this. He gets gifted this makeup stuff that's supposed to make him look younger, but then it basically
starts morphing,
turns him into clay.
This right, and so that's the horror. It's like a body dysmorphia horror. I guess, if you went that way. It's Batman Masked Midnight to follow the House of Usher, pending the script. Love director, spent years in public hit. So. Feature villain Clayface was greenlit in December of 2024. Anyway, so they were going to do standalone Batman universe existing in a similar vein to HBO's The Penguin. At the time, the sequel to Batman 2022 was rumored to feature the villain Clayface, was greenlit. So anyway, Clayface is still in the lineup for some reason. I don't know why they haven't just scrapped this. I don't think they've started shooting on anything yet. So.
They would have to if it's releasing this year.
Yes, so yeah.
You'd have to have that already rolling.
Okay, and then the Batman Part 2, which they said they don't even technically have the script done yet.
What?
Movie. Yeah. These are all rumors of shit that are flying around from insiders and stuff too.
Oh my god.
So these don't really even have completed scripts. And then
That's
have
just painful.
The Authority.
Huh?
Really?
Who are the Authority? Exactly the question.
She looks, if that is a she, looks like a bitch.
Oh my god. We have to watch that. Hang on. So that is she's in the Superman movie. Weird flip. Hang on. I'm trying to find this. Yeah.
I mean, James Gunn has always been doing wild shit, but this feels like he's.
So this, I don't know the name of this character. She's fucking something here. Hang on. Fucking Jesus Christ, short. Fucking stop doing this. Go rewind. Okay.
Denied.
So this is she's like a nano machines or something.
Okay, extra.
You could have just turned around. She did this whole backflip and rotated her body through nanomachines. You could have just turned around. Anyway.
Damn.
I thought this is really stupid. But that's that same character, right? The Authority. Who are the Authority? It's a murderous and morally complicated superhumans. They feel particularly foundational in the current age of dark takes on the classic heroes. See, that's another thing too. People took the wrong fucking lessons from The Boys. We don't want to see these dark heroes. We really don't. We want actual heroes that bring us something akin to fucking hope nowadays. Not this fucking train wreck bullshit, right?
When our lives are a train wreck, we don't want to see it on screen too. Thank you.
True. Comic books on the Authority have a particular impact through their introduction of the characters like Midnighter and Apollo, one of DC's premier gay couples.
Oh, yeah.
And a duo that has since gone to achieve solo stardom. No movement on the DC movie adaptation has been made public since its start. Gods and Monsters, however, James Gunn has stated it will tie into Superman, the Authority member engineer, portrayed by. So this is the engineer. That's that actress, right?
Because that's always the part I'm really excited to know about the upcoming movie or thing is that the person's gay.
This is Batman the Brave and the Bold. So this does not have.
This is his Batman.
This is his Batman. It will feature a separate. It will feature Damian Wayne. So you're literally jumping to the fucking end of Batman, bro. You did it again.
Buddy.
You did it again. Damian Wayne is his son. That's 3 fucking Robins they jumped over.
Well, they
Holy
can't get
shit,
mad that we're
you're
skipping
right.
anything
They
if we
did.
just skip it all.
They jumped over the first one, Dick Grayson. They
Yep.
jumped over Jason Todd, and then there was another one after Jason Todd. What was his name? Tim Drake.
Yep.
And then they go straight to Damian Wayne, who is Bruce Wayne's son. So they've jumped over 3 Robins. So you're super late in the game at this point with this Batman. That's a crazy take to me. You know, why would you start that late when you have all
unless they're gonna rewrite history and do their own thing with it and just say,
Oh, you know they're gonna retcon the shit
okay,
out
so
of
it's
it.
the fifth Robin. I fucking missed another one. What the fuck? Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Jason Todd. There's another one. Am I missing another one? The 5th Robin. Who's the 4th one? I don't even know who I'm missing a Robin. I just know of those 3.
Damn, Batman runs through a lot of Robins.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah, it's yeah. So anyway, like I said, that's a crazy. But to me, that's a crazy take to jump fucking 4 Robins. You know, you could start it out like you could start out with Dick Grayson being Nightwing, right? You don't have to have him being the original Robin. You could jump.
I'd be excited to see a Nightwing movie.
Well, so the Jason Todd, he goes on because he's tortured by the Joker, right? Yeah, he's tortured by the Joker and becomes the Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Drake, Stephanie from the Dark Knight. Stephanie from the Dark Knight.
That's the 4th Robin.
Oh, you're saying the girl Robin jumps over? Okay, well she's very lesser known then, I guess. I remember there being a girl Robin, but I didn't think it was that she was that prevalent. Anyway, you also have a Batgirl that you could whatever. Fuck. Yeah. So anyway, it seems so crazy to jump that far ahead, though, to me.
Yeah, that feels out of.
Swamp Thing is also slated. So they did a Swamp Thing show recently too, right? Like a newer Swamp Thing show.
Not 100%
That
sure.
sounds right, but give me a second to look.
Well, they did a Swamp Thing show back in the 90s. I can remember this very vaguely. But then they've done a recent Swamp Thing show.
Horror, 1 season, Swamp Thing.
Right.
American superhero horror television series created by Gary Dauberman and Mark Verheiden for DC Universe. So it was made in 2019.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me of how they did Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Especially like the technical laugh lines around the mouth there. Reminds me of that scene when Jeepers Creepers was like peeking into the bus.
Okay. Trailer 4 is announced. Okay, so shit, the X-Men trailer just came out today then. Okay.
Officially, the leak's been out for about 2 days.
Anyway, so they did a Swamp Thing show already. Teen Titans is announced, but we're talking so Teen Titans is fucking after 2 other Batmans, the Authority and fucking Swamp Thing before you get to Teen Titans. It seems very crazy. These are all to be announced and to be determined. Like this could all change. And since Warner Brothers technically is getting bought out by Netflix, James Gunn could be ousted before any of these movies ever come to fucking light. Really,
honestly, that would be probably the best thing for the DCU.
I agree. I agree. But so Teen Titans. Okay, so that's the one. That's the Diana. That's the clone, right? That's or not clone, but like the younger Wonder Woman 2, but she's on the Teen Titans. I think, like I said, Teen Titans. So Sergeant Rock, no fucking idea who that shit is. Other projects. So here's other projects. A sequel to 2005's Constantine starring Keanu Reeves. So Keanu Reeves coming because he played Constantine.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, I love that movie.
So if I can return to that. The guy who played Constantine in the CW shows is also talked about coming back. He did a really good Constantine as well. Jason Todd and Dick Grayson set up dynamic duo, an animated film starring Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. Okay, so what the fuck? So there was a point in time where Dick Grayson actually put on the Batman cowl, right? And then Jason Todd was his Robin. So that's we got Wonder Woman featuring Bane, Deathstroke to be announced. Okay, so Lobo was in the Supergirl trailer. So Lobo is actually showing in the Supergirl.
Now I have to say Jason Momoa is fucking perfect for that character.
Yeah, no, he should have been Lobo the whole time. Not fucking,
like there is no better. Like,
why they made him Aquaman? I mean, I guess just because he's Jason Momoa, but like,
I know what they were wanting. They wanted him because he was Hawaiian, so they thought it would be cool.
No, I agree. He did fine.
But
It did fine.
Lobo is like, dude, he looks just fucking like him.
He's also playing fucking fucking Blanca in the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah.
This TV show Constantine is perfect for representation of what Constantine looks like, counter-mastered the way the Constantine acts. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the blonde-haired guy that were the blonde dyed-haired Constantine in the TV show was great. I actually think, I mean, until CW turned, they kind of did the same thing that Stranger Things. Have you been hearing any of the Stranger Things news?
They've turned everything gay from what I've heard.
Yeah.
That is literally all I've heard.
So one of the main, as I watched like 10 minutes of Stranger Things, I was like, this is cringe. I don't want to watch this shit. So
they turned it gay, or it's just
no, they've turned it gay. They've made, from what I have heard, and mind you, I know nothing about this show. I wasn't a fan, wasn't interested, but
so
from everything I've seen in passing, they have turned one of the main characters gay.
Yeah, they did a whole shoot where the guy comes out and says he doesn't like girls, and then he gets superpowers after that. So he gets gay superpowers. This is how that's kind of working out, I guess.
Okay.
But then, so CW, right? So CW did the Arrowverse, which was Green Arrow, then the Flash, and then they did Supergirl, which I actually think in the beginning, all of those were really good. The Supergirl characters they played, Green Arrow, all those were really good. And then they all moved. So Supergirl actually started out on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
And then they moved her over to CW. And then, so once they moved her over to CW, there was already crossovers in the universe, but she technically was on NBC. And then once they moved over to CW, there was a lot more gay couplings and stuff like, and why they have to put that shit in, I don't know. I really don't. Like, you just don't need that shit.
Yeah.
But they did. And so CW kind of went super. Anyway, they started out really good. To me, I thought the Arrowverse started out really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about milking the max out of it. They should have not touched Stranger Things. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I never could get into it. Well, it was one of those things. It's like I started to watch it and I was like, I'm not really feeling this right now. Maybe I'll come back to it. And just never.
And then after that, they just kind of kept fucking it over every time you look back at it.
Well, yeah, like I said, I never got back to it. So, what the hell is this?
That I sent?
No, this fucking ad.
No, the gay.
Oh.
An all-star cast of James Gunn's Superman. So these are all like. Anyway, I just think that we'll see what happens with the buyout, the merger. Arrowverse was fantastic. I thought what they did in some of their crossover stuff, like they did a Crisis on Infinite Earths kind of thing crossover deal, which brought in like Brandon Routh's Superman was in it. The Tyler something, I forget what that guy's name was, who played in the Clark and Superman and Lois or whatever show. So there was like two Supermen in the show, and then they bring in Tom Welling, makes a guest appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Clark Kent from Smallville. So it was great, man. They did this like multi-dimensional thing. Fucking John Cryer as Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
He fucking made a great Lex Luthor. He made a great villain, like the creepy brother from 2.5 Men. You know.
Yep.
made a great Lex Luthor. So they had some really cool stuff that they did. They did the Legends of Tomorrow, which was kind of your misfit heroes that they introduced in the show. In all the other, and then they made their own like Justice League time jumping heroes. So you had Atom, you had Hawkgirl, you had Firestorm was in it for a while. The White Canary, all these like the lesser known heroes that they used in the CW show. They gave them their own show.
Yeah,
like I said, they did a lot of cool things with that. It's weird that they never touched any of the main cast. Like you never saw Wonder Woman. You did see Superman with Supergirl, but there was no Batman. There was no I'm a sucker for time travel. Yeah. It definitely had the Doctor Who feel in the beginning, but then it got super duper gay for whatever reason. Like everybody is a couple on the ship now, and none of them are straight. Like everybody's a gay couple for fucking no reason. Like, so anyway, there's a lot of that stuff. Arrowverse was fantastic, but I don't know, man. It's like they've already done some really great work, and then why they can't just make more of that really great work blows my mind, I guess. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It does. It makes less sense that they keep chasing away their customer base and then wondering why that everything's going wrong with their thumb up their ass. So
well, I mean, just like going back to our like simplistic,
mentality about it.
Recognizable fucking DC hero list. Like there's some cool heroes that I remember from and they were more B tier even in the Justice League. So you got Captain Atom, who is a literal nuclear, like the suit is he's just nuclear energy. That's what he is.
Yeah.
The suit contains him, but he's just literally like living nuclear energy. Guardian, I'm not sure what Guardian is. But I don't see a Beast Boy on here or Raven from the team.
Yeah, I didn't see Raven.
Notice them.
Yeah. Pandora. Seems like I got a fucking Pandora. But you don't have a Raven? The fuck? Red Tornado, Ragman, Red Rocket, Roy Harper. Why don't you have a Raven in here? That's so weird. That's so Raven weird. Anyway, Steel is recognizable because Shaq played Steel. Vixen is also another superhero that's she wears like an amulet that can like take on the strength of animals, so she can like elephant, and then she's like super strong or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Zantana is like a really cool like wizardy person. I become desensitized to Force Woke stuff in series, and also I ignore it personally. But yeah, it sucks. It's not that I'm not desensitized to it. I think I'm overly sensitized to it because like before, if a gay character is written well and it's not like over intrusive, like I don't care.
Exactly.
I really
it didn't matter.
But when it feels
because, like they were a well-written character, they were someone you could like, whether they were gay as a rainbow or not.
When it feels super duper.
But nowadays, there aren't a lot of likable gay characters, whether they're male or female, because they aren't written with any kind of depth. They are written to be gay.
I agree. The writing is very, very. The same here. I don't mind it, but
if they would stop trying to do the whole virtue signaling, I gotta have my.
That's true. I don't. Is Static Shock on this list? Sorry,
I didn't see him.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
No, I agree.
I don't know what y'all are talking about, but talking about like movie wise,
a cool one.
They actually think they gotta step away from that shit.
Yeah, I think that Static Shock should have probably been. So they wanted to do. So they did Blue Beetle, right? And it is like, they made it very. So they did the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle, who's very Mexican. And if they wanted to do a more diverse one, I think you go with Static Shock. Like I think a fucking cool Static Shock character would have been awesome. Really, I do.
Yeah, if it's done right. I remember watching the show as a kid.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool.
But then you got to look at layering up. Would you put Static Shock up in a movie time frame that you're doing Black Lightning?
Well, see, so the cool thing
They're two
about
different things.
right. Well, actually, if he was trying to get a more younger crowd into the superhero show, I think you put Static over Black Lightning. Honestly,
Okay, I could see that.
I think you do, and then you can have Black Lightning be like a mentor figure or whatever that shows up. But I think
I
you
could
put
see that.
Static over that.
Okay, I might.
Yeah. So I can't believe we got Kilowog. We got all these like random people. We don't have Raven. We don't have fucking Beast Boys not on here. We got Blue Jay, but no a Bulleteer. What the fuck is a Bulleteer? Like I've never heard of some of these. Like they seem like, but no Beast Boy. That seems very weird to me. David Zavimbe. A fucking
Zimbabwe.
okay, this is like Metal Bat, right? So he takes like a cyber. It's like basically it's an Iron Man Batman suit.
Yep.
See, Detective Chimp. Let's fucking make a chimp movie, boys. Let's go.
You mean Planet of
I'd
the
watch
Apes?
it.
Well,
I'd watch Planet of the Apes.
well, I
again.
mean, you get which one?
He's
There's a
fucking
Justice League. He's a Justice League villain. He's the giant, the gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
Like a super highly intelligent ape or whatever.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
No, I personally think, the more we talk about it, the more we look at it, I think James Gunn is really ruining the core of what DC is, especially if he literally handed the keys to Atlantis.
Right.
You've screwed the fucking pooch.
We even got like yeah, I agree, man. It just like
because I think if you look at it, he's literally trying to make Guardians of the Galaxy level creation with characters we didn't really get mainstreamed.
Black Lightning does
characters we didn't know or really care about.
But then we became to care about him. Like we ended up liking Star-Lord. We ended up liking Gamora more. Of course we love Drax. I mean, we never saw him on screen. He was never there. Rocket and Nebula. I mean, we ended up getting to enjoy the Guardians for who they were. I wouldn't say that it was the RDJ treatment, but they definitely brought him up to be more mainstream than
it was. Also it was also in a time where we were very much starving for more Marvel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd come up it was a cool way to introduce space stuff, right? That's how they introduced the Thanos like space travel stuff, right? Was through Guardians. So it's a good way to
of Thor because of the Bifrost.
Well, true, but like the actual space, right? Like
like you literally mean like space travel, space ships,
space travel, space stations, stuff like that. Like
yeah. No, I bite on that.
Other than Earth, other than Asgard, kind of stuff. They introduced it. It was able to expand the universe, Marvel universe, in that way, and it was done like Chris Pratt fucking carried hard. He really did. And Marvel's rights was still divided at that point. That's true.
Because we couldn't get the X-Men. We couldn't get
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I agree. So Guardians, like bringing Guardians on was like it was a risky call, but at the same time, like it worked. I think 10 out of 10 times, like right now, if you was to do like a new Guardians right now, I don't think it would go over well. I think at the time period it worked because it was at that time period when everybody was still hungry for more Marvel stuff. I just don't think they're there now.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It all will come down to one trailer and one trailer only. And that's February 8th trailer.
Yeah, which one's that?
That'll be the one that reveals Doom.
On Doom.
I just find I don't know, man. I find it weird. Doom is a Thanos level threat, but also
he's far worse than Thanos, technically.
Well, yeah, but he is and he isn't, depending on
Again, yeah.
who's writing him. He can be more surface level, just a fucking dictator, right? It's like he's super smart, but he's just a dictator over a country instead of a, planetary time travel, whatever. It all depends on who's writes it for sure. Thanos was like the galactic threat, though. Like that was his whole character arc. Was, he's a fucking titan, right? Like he is. His whole race is of people who.
He's an eternal, technically.
Right.
He wanted to get it on with Lady Death.
Yes. And then Deadpool ends up dating him, and that's why Thanos went out to go seek out the Infinity Stones in the comic. No, literally, that was literally the thing. Is he wanted to impress Lady Death, so he went to collect the Infinity Stones, and Deadpool was shacking her, which is fucking hilarious. Right. You can't make this shit up, and that's what's so great about it. Like, now, picture this now in modern MCU, where you have literally Josh Brolin playing Thanos, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, fucking find anybody for Lady Death that's perfect for her, and literally have Ryan Reynolds in his raisined ass, naked ass body on the scene next to her, and Thanos is like, "Oh fuck this."
Right, but then it's also fourth wall, so he's like, "Cable?"
Right? Cable, is that you?
Cable?
You look like fucking Josh Brolin with a purple raisin face, motherfucker.
Right,
what the hell happened to you?
Thumb chin.
Yep. No, but so I sent you a link that was talking about all the different trailers that are coming out, and it's gonna tease them all in different. Each week, we're gonna get a new trailer up into the Doom trailer. So.
We don't shame Taika Waititi enough for what he tried to turn his character into. True.
Yeah, no, that's the link to the Thor trailer.
Right. I agree. So we got Thor, and then X-Men came out, which I haven't watched.
It's pretty sick to get to see him finally wearing the blue and yellow suit.
All right, let's watch it. Fuck it, we're here. Let's do it.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. I see screenshots of it, but I haven't seen. Oh, I found it. Do you need it?
I've Googled.
I think this is it.
All right.
Because it doesn't have the eye blast.
That's it. But this time,
is that it?
It's closer than it's ever been. You can feel it in the silence, in the air. The question was never about the end itself. The question is, who remains when everything fades?
No!
They can be bros. It doesn't mean they're gay. Let bros hold hands. Continue.
Who you chose to be.
Was that Chris Prime?
No, that is the guy that originally did it in the 90s with Hugh Jackman.
Chris something?
Hold on.
What the fuck's his name? I know, I can see his face.
James Marsden.
James Marsden, thank you.
Yep. We're finally getting him to come back for this one thing.
Yeah, because oh my god, that's so upsetting too, X3. Fuck you. They fucking kill him off screen, bro. It's so cheap. So fucking cheap, dude.
And then on top of that, they never put him in the blue and yellow suit.
No.
But we get him in that shot. He is in the blue and yellow suit.
Days of Future Past resets everything, right?
I believe so.
At the very end of Days of Future Past, you see Hugh Jackman's Wolverine showing back up to the school, and everybody's still alive. Jean Grey is back. So Days of Future Past corrects the timeline in a way. Because because they go back and defeat the whatever.
But I think it's just neat that they did give him just like Hugh Jackman, finally putting him in the yellow suit.
Yeah,
felt so damn good.
So it's funny too because somebody brought this up. It's like, oh, they just did it to appease the fans. Yeah, that's what you should always be doing. I don't understand this whole like, well, we're gonna go a different direction because the yellow spandex or whatever. We're gonna put them in black leather. Shut the fuck up, people.
But I mean, after 20 years, put him in the fucking suit.
Right?
Once. Please. And then the best part about Deadpool and Wolverine is we didn't just get the fucking yellow suit. We got all sorts of epic things that we finally got to see of him.
Fucking Calverine, bro.
Yeah, the Calverine. We got to see the short Hugh Jackman, which was
yeah, comic book accurate Hugh Jackman.
We got to Wolverine. See the Apocalypse Now. We got to see the brown suit. We got to see all the different versions of Wolverine. And it was all Hugh Jackman, which was what was cool outside of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. And it's funny too because they said that Cavill was super sick after he did that because he took so many shots with the cigar.
Yeah, because he had it in his mouth for about 3 hours.
Yeah, he got sick off the cigar smoke.
Yep.
Dude, fucking Henry Cavill is such a treasure, and he gets so fucked over, man. It's so fucking sad.
We'll treat you so much better than those shit fucks down the street.
So there was somebody who was saying they were trying to. There was another rumor that he got pitched on something, but he turned him down because it wasn't lore accurate or something.
Oh shit!
It was a.
I remember seeing the article too.
Yeah,
a long time
something
ago.
pretty recent. Henry Cavill recently turned down a major role, reported $50 million project because he criticized woke culture in Hollywood, finding it creatively limiting, and also departed The Witcher due to the significant creative differences. The writers choose it. Yeah. Well, they wrote The Witcher out of The Witcher show,
which is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, so Henry is such like. There was a report where he was supposed to be doing a Warhammer show, but I don't know where the fuck that's gone.
If he knows what's good for him, he won't touch it.
No, Henry Cavill?
I think I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Henry Cavill was Superman in The Witcher. He's the one. He is the one that you do want to touch it.
Yeah,
because he is a super Warhammer fan. Like he will nerd out on what his fucking chosen class and like he's the actual guy that will paint the fucking miniatures and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like he is.
Hard.
Yeah, he is the hardcore fan guy. Like he's the one you want to fucking with it because he super respects the lore.
Yep.
You know? Yeah. No, I agree. I think he was. I thought the Superman movie was great too. Like I thought that Superman movie was great. I thought the way that what's his face wrote out like his dad dying was really dumb, but I think the movie was good. That was really good.
Are you talking about how he let him die in the tornado?
Yeah. But, I don't want anybody to see you, so you're gonna let me die. No, that's stupid. And I agree, that's a dumb thing. But I think the rest of the movie, and the ending sucked too, where he has to kill Zod.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just written poorly. I think it sucks that was written that way. They immediately like make him fuck his morals up. He's still making it. He's going after Doom Guy, then Voltron. After that, he's going Doom Guy, then Voltron. Okay, there was another rumor too where there was like a Sydney Sweeney and Gundam universe. I don't know what this rumor was. I saw this. No,
I'll
let's
be honest, I stopped following a while ago. I don't understand half of the shit.
you stop following me.
Yes,
I stopped following this conversation a while ago. I don't understand half of this shit.
that's fair.
That's fair. Sydney Sweeney is confirmed to star in Legendary's live-action Gundam movie.
Why is that name familiar?
Sydney Sweeney, she was the American Eagle jeans girl, right?
Oh, the big hubbub.
Yeah. The Gazonkers girl here.
Yes, the girl with nice jeans.
Yes. Lovely assets. So yeah, this is a fucking actual rumor, I guess. Weirdly enough, too, I was listening to some of her other interviews. Like she did, she was doing like professional fighting, semi-professional fighting or something, like some kind of MMA shit, and then had to stop to pursue her acting career because she didn't want her face getting fucked up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's like an actual like
Damn, babe.
martial artist and shit. Yeah, super bass too. Like, I don't know, we don't deserve her. I just think that this should be more. I think when you say something like, you know, this would be cool, and then somebody makes said cool thing, I just don't see how that's a bad deal. Like, that's like the new Street Fighter movie. Like, I'm excited for the Street Fighter movie. I think the casting is overall pretty good. I think there's some people that have gripes about it. That's understandable,
People
but I think
gripe about
overall,
anything.
what's that?
Said people are going to gripe about anything.
That's true, but I just think so. You know, like I said, I think overall the casting is really good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited to see it. I hope I get to see it in theaters like I did with the FNAF movie.
So I think that one's going to be fun. I don't know, man. I'm just I'm hopeful for some newer things coming out, but it kind of sucks that some of these like your more mainstream shit is kind of getting toasted. So
Yep.
with the reveal of the X-Men, I might watch Doomsday. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't really like. I do kind of want to see the X-Men in the Marvel universe. I do kind of want to see that. So it's tough. It's a tough call.
Because I think it would be cool because you're going to get all the teams together. You're going to see the Avengers. You're going to see the X-Men. You're going to see the Fantastic Four finally on one fucking movie. So
I agree. Well, but the thing about that is when they're trying to cram that many storylines into stuff, and it kind of sucks too. They kind of snubbed Jeremy Renner. I liked Hawkeye.
I think he'll be back.
No, they stubbed him because they offered him way less money, and he basically told.
Yeah, I
him
know. Yeah, they offered him less money, not the same amount of money, less money.
Yes,
but he said he's still hopeful that they'll call him back for stuff.
right. Should I start watching Marvel Universe and DC Universe movies, or should I not bother? Honestly, if you go back to start watching the Iron Man, like start back in first Iron Man movie,
it's fucking great.
I think you'd really enjoy them. Yeah, I think they were done really well. Now you start getting into some of the shit that's coming in the last 4 or 5 years.
If you stop
I'm going to be sorely disappointed.
If you stop after the final Spider-Man movie, in terms of time, you will not miss anything past that.
No.
But getting up to that point, yes, that is worth the watch.
Yeah. The DC Universe movies, I don't know. I watched like Batman, like Superman, Man of Steel was good enough. Batman v Superman, fucking really, I did not like that movie, dude. It made me so mad. Just like you got Batman on a fucking rooftop with a sniper rifle. That is not fucking Batman. Jesus Christ, it's not Batman. Yeah, so DCU movies is a tough sell to me. But yeah, MCU first 3 phases of MCU, fantastic. Aside from like No, they were all pretty good. Like even I watched Captain Marvel. I did not super hate Captain Marvel.
It's interesting to see the idea of her story played out like that.
I thought the movie was fine. I think Brie Larson's a fucking terrible actress, but the movie itself I thought was fine enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's and that sucks too because I remember seeing Brie Larson in like 21 Jump Street or whatever.
Yep.
She was super like outgoing and like funny and stuff, and I was like, oh, I like this actress or whatever. And then she turns into whatever she turned into for Captain Marvel, and it's just been downhill for her ever since, really.
Yep. Yep.
I did want to show. We didn't talk about it too. It was the I guess I have a lot of movies to watch if I decide to watch them. I don't think you'd be disappointed to watching. Even if you don't, just get up through the first Avengers.
And I think you'll be hooked.
I think you'd be good if you get up to the first Avengers movie. The push between the second Avengers movie, those movies are a little less to me. They're a little. I think the sequels were a little less than some of the originals, but Winter Soldier was fantastic. I take that back. Winter Soldier was fucking fantastic. But
yep. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Civil War was pretty epic too.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. I'm just saying, like between
you're saying that
Avengers 1 and Avengers 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that set of movies is a little bit weaker than the
yeah.
first
I'll agree.
Thor sequel, Iron Man 2. What else comes out then? What was the other movie? Between that,
it was Iron Man 3 for Phase 2. It was Iron Man 3, Ant-Man.
But Ant-Man doesn't show up until Civil War, right?
He's right before Civil War.
No, well, he doesn't. But he doesn't show up with the rest of the ensemble cast until Civil War.
Yes,
but he wasn't in. But he wasn't in Avengers 2. I was trying to think who was like if there was anybody else.
Hold on.
It was just, I think it was just your main Iron Man in Avengers 2 was just your main Avengers cast. I don't think they added any new characters to them. I mean, there were some that were added in Avengers, like once in the actual in Avengers 2.
All right, it was Iron Man 3, Dark World from Thor, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man were Phase 2. All right, I'll give you the list of how you should watch this.
Yeah, No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Which is 23?
Yeah, I'm about to DM him. Here you go. All right. And then
so let me ask you guys something. Do you kind of like this like in-depth stuff more for the podcast or just individual articles?
It all works.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having a grand time. I'm confused, but I'm just having a nice time hanging out with y'all, and occasionally I'm able to throw in something.
Well, if you also have any questions, I'll answer.
And I've been asking them as I've been going by.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just recently I've had none.
That's fine. We were starting to get into the weeds of some other stuff. I was curious, like, if we should focus more on articles, or react to trailers or whatever. I don't know.
I'll be honest, reacting to the trailers, if I'll be frank, is kind of my least favorite part because of always how laggy it is on my side.
Oh.
Half of the time, folks can react to it, but it's paused for most of it for me.
Even if you go
So-
to the actual like the YouTube and.
Oh, if I go to the actual YouTube itself, then I can watch it just fine, sure. But
I mean, if you
I
go,
like-
go to the stream on YouTube, like StreamYards is laggy, right? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
I don't really like doing that though, because usually the streams are
Right,
not that far behind, but it's enough to make a bit of a difference.
right. Okay. I mean, I can try to do it a different way. I can try to link them, share them on Discord as well, I guess.
I mean, I don't want it to fuck up your bandwidth too much.
It's not
but
going.
As I said, like
I've got-
I've been
I should
enjoying
have-
what we've been doing today.
I should have plenty. I should. I'm like, I'm over 100 megs upload.
Ooh, ain't
Well,
you lucky?
I'm on fiber again, so it shouldn't.
Ooh, yeah, no, I ain't got none of that. Let me see how fast my my speed.
I'm thinking I'm paying for 500 megs down, and
Nice.
well, it's fiber, so it'd be 500 megs up. A lot of times, upload's faster than download. But I just think the encoding through StreamYards for people in the stream, like I guess it just doesn't work that like it looks good on stream, but for people that are in this page with me right now, it always looks laggy.
Or it could just be my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it looks fine on my end.
Like just to show y'all, it's not the worst. That's not the screen. That's not my screen.
The mine's still sharing.
Share screen.
There you go.
Ta-da!
You should
It's
be fine.
fast, but at the same time, it likes shit itself.
Right. Okay, well, I kind of, I had fun nerding out over.
Yeah, no,
comic
this
book
was
stuff.
great. I had a nice time.
So, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. We can do more nerding out of
We
different
touched
things.
a little bit on games. We touched a little bit on entertainment. We touched a lot on superheroes.
Well, yeah, I had saw this somebody talking about the superhero stuff this morning, and I thought, that is really that's just like really bad decisions to me. Like if you didn't have the rights to things, like how Marvel had to tiptoe around in the beginning for the MCU,
Not able to
because
say the word mutant, so they had to say what they had to say. They couldn't.
Inhumans,
Yeah.
they brought
Yeah.
in which they killed Inhumans too. Like Inhumans aren't a thing anymore, not really. They were a thing in remember the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show that
Yep.
they did.
Yeah.
Yep,
There
where
was-
they brought in all the different.
Well, it was like it was a weird kind of cleanup thing too. It was like, oh, this is the aftermath of the Thor 2 movie. or
Yeah.
whatever. And, which I thought was cool. I enjoyed the show. It got way off the rails toward the end too, though. they were in like a space colony ship at some point. That was like, or Earth was dead. It was in the future or something. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
The only thing I think I remember seeing anything from the Shield series was Nick Fury's cat.
Nope, that's not
That's
Shield.
not in there.
It's not Shield?
Nope.
No, that was that secret something or whatever that just came out, right?
Secret Invasion.
that.
But I saw that.
So
that
the
seemed
cool
like
thing.
last year.
So the cool thing about
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while, up to the Civil War timeline, is there were small references to the events happening in the movies, in the show, as it progressed. Because you actually see them start the day of the Hydra invasion,
Right.
which is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider was awesome too.
Ghost Rider's great.
With the Marvel Sparkle Circles.
They had so they did have like Kobe Smulders or whatever, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. girl. The hell was her name?
Oh shit. I can see
Anyway.
her face.
Yeah, so she was in the show quite a bit, and then they actually did a tie-in because remember, like everybody thought Fury was dead, right?
Yes.
There's like that big
And he
thing
finally
that-
shows up and he saves Coulson right there at the end of whatever it was.
Yeah, there was something that comes up. Yeah, that was so they think Fury is dead after the Hydra shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and everybody thought he was dead. Like they thought he was gone in the MCU as well.
Yeah,
at the time, right?
and that's what shows that he's alive.
Right.
Which is huge.
Yeah. So they did a cool so Samuel L. Jackson does show up in the show, which was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I thought they did really good with it. And then introducing the way they introduced the Inhumans and stuff was cool enough. But
now I will say one of the most misused pieces of things out of Agents of Shield was Tahiti.
oh the
I kept
brain-
expecting them to kill Cap with it, or have Cap die, and they use Tahiti on Cap.
Oh,
What is it?
Tahiti was a magical place.
Oh,
It was a cloning, right? It was cloning.
Yeah,
just
it's what it
sounds like
ended
a
up being.
fucking- just-
So
just sounds like a
how did
vacation
they
resort.
actually? I can't remember. How did they actually revive Coulson? Did they just?
It was through the Tahari's blood,
Right.
because
yeah.
they were basically
alien blood.
reprogramming his brain. They basically reprogrammed his brain to not
right.
remember what happened.
Right.
You
And all-
don't
for
remember
him-
dying. You're fine.
No, literally, and the whole part is he thinks he's been in Tahiti the whole time.
He actually- so he doesn't actually-
Oh,
so-
so is that why it's called Tahiti?
Yes,
Yeah, so
but it
so
also
Col-
stands for an acronym too. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Coulson actually does die in Avengers.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
And then, but in the
Mhm.
show, he doesn't remember dying.
Yes, and everybody kind of is a little weird.
Spoilers,
Around it.
freakers. Sorry. Spoilers.
He probably
like
don't
that
remember half
character
of this
too.
shit.
That's true. I actually like that character too quite a bit.
Oh no, Agent Coulson was awesome.
Yeah.
I felt like they shafted him because I was expecting him to become director of Shield at some point.
Well, he does technically. in the
Yes,
show.
but like really the director of Shield, like
In the
Cap,
movies.
you know. But that doesn't happen. Just like I was expecting Old Man Cap to become director of Shield.
So what's her face does become director as well. The Colby Smulders character. What the fuck is her name? Agent it's like May or some shit. The fuck is her name?
No, it's Chloe Bennett is what's her
Yep.
face?
Yeah, she's Quake or whatever. She plays Maria Hill.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
May. I was close. I knew it started with an M. Yay. Cool, man. Well, yeah, this is okay. I just wanted to. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go with the podcast and stuff in the future.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying doing this, like at least on Thursdays. Like I don't really have any plans to try to do more, but like maybe down the road, if I can get ahead on money wise, like maybe I hire an editor that can actually do some clips. There is the StreamYards is offering an AI clipping service thing. I may check that out and see if I will make some shorts or something just to try to
Mhm.
maybe promote the channel a little bit more as I go. I just kind of like so for 2026, as far as goals and stuff. Do you guys have any big 2026 goals? You gonna work on the book more, or are you still gonna just take time off?
It's gonna come down to money, honestly, and I'm gonna be real. If I can get the money pulled together by June, I'll fully roll it back into 100% production
Okay.
because I want to do it and I want to do it right.
Yep.
So if I can get the money going by June,
Have you thought about doing Kickstarter stuff? I remember we'd mentioned it before.
Yes. The issue is, I will try to keep it brief so that y'all can understand it. In the research that I've done with it, it looks like I would have to pitch the entire prologue series as the Kickstarter. So I would have to go 5 books deep in funding to justify a Kickstarter campaign.
Here's another.
One of the issues is it's going to be pretty hard to bait or to get a group of people to buy into it when most of the light novel projects on Kickstarter are only funding between $1,000 and $5,000, and they barely fund. Like, they just crossed the margin.
Yeah.
So for me to try to put together about $100,000 package to get funded, to be able to do 5 books, all the promotional epic bullshit, all the merchandise, all the crazy cool shit that you'd add into it, I would have to go commit to putting the 5 books out there, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. They're written. But then it's, how do you guarantee them that you're going to get each book on the quarter mark?
Well, this is a YouTuber that started his own comic book graphic novel series, or whatever. So he started in the middle of doing that. He started his own publishing company too.
Oh, is that
Okay.
the one with the kind of like a lighthouse horror?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I did
different creator. Then.
Eric July did the Rip-A-Verse or whatever. Anyway, I just sent a link to Night Vale. It's on publishing.
So that's kind of where I'm sitting at. If I get, like I said, if I get the money put aside by June, that's plenty of capital to get back into it. Because I don't want to be tight again. Because it got pretty tight for a while, trying to constantly keep pushing. And this way I can go in and get it done the way I know I want it to be done, which is to have it 100% publisher ready looking light novel.
Right.
No shortcuts, no nothing. The full fucking thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, it's not that I've given up. It's just, if I can secure the money, then great. Because it's, at this point, it's a money issue. It's not a me issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So.
I mean, that shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you, Nemo? You got any 2026 goals or anything you want to shoot for?
Well, I mentioned it. It might have been here. It might have been on stream. I don't remember. But my main goal is to drop another 40 pounds. And beyond that, I'd like to get me and my family move down to Arkansas. Hopefully, maybe visit my family a little, because I've still got some family down in Arkansas. That's where most of my family is. I would like to become mentally stable enough to visit my father without punching him in his weathered old throat before he dies. Because that is another reason I have decided to move down to Arkansas, was because Dad is getting up in the years. I'd at least like to say I was there around his deathbed.
Right.
Even if maybe I'm wearing earplugs, because I don't give a fuck about what this old bastard has to say. Pardon my France. Daddy issues.
Yeah.
Francais, that's right. Pardon my Francais. But even though the dude has been an absolute shit to me, I at least want to be there for him in his final moments, because fuck, why not?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be scared. I figured anybody would be, so. But yeah, beyond that, hopefully try and get me and Nimmom out walking at the parks or something, because me and her both miss having a nice place to walk.
Yep.
So
several around there.
Kind of excited. Mostly just figuring out what it's going to be like down there in Arkansas again. Haven't been there since I was 10, so.
I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to get out of the city area from the
God
the
knows
west.
I fucking hate it in the city here.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to deal with humidity again. That's the thing.
Swamp ass.
Oh, well, at least every fucking summer I won't be on fire. Every summer here for the last 10 years. No. Actually on fire. There was at one point living in the trailer, about 30 minutes away from where I live now, bottom of the hill. What was it? No, not Williams Highway. It's a different highway. Redwood Highway. There it is. Redwood Highway. Living at fucking KOA place. Fire was less than one hillside over.
Oh, fuck.
Shit looked like Silent Hill. There was literally ashes raining on our car. And I had to go to work in that and then hope that my fucking trailer would still be there.
That's
I'm
fucked up.
tired of being on fire every year. The
Yeah,
fires are
no,
getting
that's
closer because
definitely-
nothing has time to regrow.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Poor Ashland. I think it's either Ashland or the place like right next to it. But they get fucking burnt down every year. Every goddamn year.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, well, I mean, you won't be on fire so much in Arkansas, but you might still melt. So there's that.
Melting I can accept. But you know what? Get a couple of ice packs, bring in some fans and things. We good. I can accept melting. I just don't want to be on fire.
Makes sense.
My big goals are, so I'm looking at expanding business stuff up here in the
Mhm.
oil field.
I've heard you're thinking about getting a truck.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm looking to buy my own semi truck to be an owner operator.
Nice.
I had thought about that, so which is why I'd kind of thought about maybe getting away from the streaming stuff, just because it might be more of a distraction to get. But yeah, I've been thinking about it more. So here's the thing: I buy my own truck. It is on me to fix it if anything breaks or tears up or whatever. And if it does not
Understandable.
run, then I don't make money. Obviously, if I don't
Mhm.
make money, then I don't make the payments, and then I'm fucked. So I have to do that. So my thinking is, and I'm kind of bringing it up to you guys now. If said case happens in a few months, and I can't make it to a podcast because I have to get this thing running again, I have to get this fixed or whatever, I may just leave it up to you guys to run it without me.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. I could probably cover you for a while.
I've been thinking about, well, this is just, it's not going to be an every week thing. Hopefully it won't be an every week thing. You know what I mean? Like if it does get too strange, but if it's like a once, I got you guys to kind of fall back on.
Yep.
So, and I may move everything over to the Intelligent Aces channel. And then just do the podcast from the Intelligent Aces channel instead of my main Ace Chase account and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know yet. Well, we'll figure that out as we go. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But then, like I said, if things go well, and I do make significantly more money than what I'm currently making now, and I get ahead on things, I think I'm going to try to hire an editor for the podcast
Cool.
to
Understandable.
clip out segments, to edit them, and then upload them onto the YouTube channel.
When I become an actual semi-paid regularly streamer, I would love to have an editor because y'all, I am not going to go through and edit my own videos. I don't
Well,
like hearing my own voice.
I tried it, and honestly, like I didn't hate it. Like I rewatched one of our podcasts. Like I just put the YouTube video up on my phone and just let it go. So I could just basically re-listen to it as as I was working.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I tried to do timestamps while I was doing that. It sucked. I couldn't get everything to line up like I wanted to go back and actually edit the thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So anyway, I can may switch over to that as far as I need to stream more. I need to get back into streaming more. I don't know. I haven't felt like it in a while. Working.
And I mean, something to consider too is if you get your own truck,
yeah.
American Truck Simulator, and stream while.
I mean, I could. I don't know. I could. Well, there's a lot of people who say like driving and streaming is they're getting this TOS shit now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's been
Okay.
getting banned TOS. Well, there was that streamer that fucking straight up ran over a dude while streaming and driving.
Okay, fair.
There's that. There's
So-
been a couple of streamers.
Yeah. So I would say it's probably going to fall into TOS rules before too much longer. You won't be able to do that. Now I could go back to doing the vlog thing where I was doing the drive,
The morning drive.
Yeah. If I had an editor to actually edit out the stuff, and then I've got better
equipment
now. I actually have a really good like headset that drowns out noise, and then I have my earbuds, which are better. I think. I don't know. I haven't listened. Well, you guys listened to as I drove with the earbuds in.
You sounded fine.
Yeah. So the problem I had before was like the road noise of the big truck was super. Like I couldn't listen back to stuff and edit it or whatever. It was way too loud. One of my goals is promoting truck racing, and all can check the Kappa Truck. There's a Europe series for English cast because it seems y'all don't have it in yours country besides drag racing semis. Truck racing.
Holy shit. It's like NASCAR, but trucks.
Semi trucks?
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Or, well, some sort of type of truck. I mean, it's...
I want to see someone deja vu drift a fucking semi. Let's go.
Yeah, no, this isn't anything we do.
I'd watch
that.
Kind of like I also have this other channel where I watch this dude race little wild pigs. They're so cute.
These would be super duper hard to control, you would think, because there's no weight on the ass end, but I mean besides just there's nothing back there. There's no downdraft like a bobtail trucks are much more difficult to drive. There are semis totally mods like NASCAR. Yeah, true.
But I mean, you got to think, if these things are designed right, they might actually have the downforce.
Yeah, it's possible. But the thing, well, and they're breaking so much fucking wind with this flat ass fucking nose. They're kites, bro.
Yeah.
But
I mean, just look at that one there in that bottom left corner.
I think they need to be fucking long nose Peterbilts with a fucking 53-foot trailer on. That's the kind of racing you need to have. Fucking truck and trailer.
I'm gonna be looking up fucking NASCAR semi racing after stream here, and if y'all don't see me tomorrow, it's because I've spent all night watching semi trucks.
Kappa Truck Series. Kappa Truck Series.
Kappa Trucks.
Here.
Yeah, no, if I don't wake up tomorrow, it's because I was too busy watching trucks. My bad.
No worries.
But it's also kind of like the fucking redneck Red Bull racing that they do for boxcars and shit, where they're all drunk as hell and going as fast as they can.
Race. There's a fucking sim.
Oh, bad start.
Nice.
Bob down.
Nah, I can't wait to go show the fam this fucking semi races. Let's go.
You'd think this would be one of the most redneck things of all, and fucking Brazilians beating you to it.
I've never fucking heard of it.
Yeah, this will have us all running out for jobs as delivery drivers.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Let's just skip ahead here.
So I've never actually done a truck race. I've taken these before for maybe a lap or two, randomly, and then I've done like a lap of a online race a few weeks ago with some friends. And,
that's just beautiful.
Quickly retired because I just couldn't get the grip. But let's look back in the pack. Wow.
I can't believe there's already a fucking game. Automobilista. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking say shit.
I opened up YouTube and was greeted by this face.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
They're so weird. There's the ones that like shut their faces out and then it almost looks like a giant fish when they go, they scream at you. Fucking alien ass bird. It tried to bite the cameraman. Little shit.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Truck series.
Mhm.
Awesome.
All
I say
right, well, I'm gonna
redneck.
have
I
some
say
fun shit to
redneck
watch.
ass stuff is. I don't know. Yeah, NASCAR used to be pretty redneck stuff. Not so much
Yeah.
anymore.
It's
Very
become a
corporate.
little bit more mainstream to count as redneck,
It's
sadly.
super duper like corporate expensive shit now. So there's another YouTuber that I follow, Cody Dennison, Camelot, who actually started racing ARCA series. Has raced a couple NASCAR races, but he, just ground level YouTuber. Does live streams. So he's. I think he's got a couple 100,000 subscribers or whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah, basically he's like, yeah, I fucking just kind of sold everything I had to chase this NASCAR dream in the last couple of years. Now he's sponsored by Timcast. He drives a Timcast car.
Oh, congrats, bro.
So, but yeah, I said it's not super duper expensive to run these races and stuff like that. And so, but yeah, now he's racing. He's been racing for the last couple of years. But yeah, it's pretty fun, pretty cool.
Well, this has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed this podcast today.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too.
It's been a good one.
I like it. So if you guys think of a tier list thing that we can fuck with, or kind of some kind of more long form,
Yeah, another kind of like movie
Conversation.
idea, or
yeah,
maybe we could help you with ideas for some books or something later.
yeah. We just
Totally.
Help you brainstorm. You can fling some shit, and we'll fling back random other shit.
we get into. Yeah, I got more goals.
Hell yeah.
Said I'm gonna. I don't know. Just try to make more out of my life. I've been working a lot. I've been kind of lonely up here because I kind of feel like I'm just chasing this fucking fuse, basically. You know what I mean? Like everything's about to blow up all the
Mhm.
time. I'm just trying to stay ahead of it, basically.
Yep.
I feel that.
Yeah. Thanks for joining in, guys. Thanks for having. Welcome to
kidding.
2026.
Yep.
Happy
Freaking
New Year, everybody. Hopefully this year is a
Wow.
little kinder to everybody than last year was. Hopefully it goes a little smoother.
Let's hope so. Let's freaking hope so.
Yeah.
All we can do is hope. But
Hope,
All
stay
right.
hopeful, and just try and be nice.
we'll be back next week, episode 98. So we're rolling in on episode 100.
We are almost there, y'all. That'll be a
Yep.
big exciting day. We
A
should
couple more.
we should do like a gaming stream or some shit on there.
Episode 99 and 100. Yeah, we should definitely do something. I don't know what. Be brainstorming.
I don't know either. Yeah. Maybe
Be
we can talk about it in the next stream.
Yeah. we'll
Have some
figure
of
it out.
Chat's ideas as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
do something for episode 99 is a cool one too. And then episode obviously
Yeah.
we get a full
Roll into the triple digits.
fucking
Digits.
hundo, cool hundo.
But
Yep.
until then, everybody please take care.
Yeah. Guys, have a good one. We will see you again next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody will have a good one.
Yep.
I don't-
See ya.
Yep.
You rate out. I still don't know how to end the podcast. And then bye.